Ladies and gentlemen, we are tuning into MPL Season 11. That's right, MPL Season 11 for the Philippines, Day 3. And I'm excited to see all of these teams who are going to compete today. For those who don't know, we are live on YouTube. We like to put on every single match on MPL and be up to date what's going on overseas, as we are an NACT caster for North America. And this is just going to help us perfect our craft and also learn about these upcoming teams and also pro teams for not only the Philippines, but Indonesia, which is right around the corner as well. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. We are going to be looking at RSG jumping in here. So this will be the first time we've seen RSG Philippines compete in MPL. So definitely a lot on the line, and I'm excited to see how they fight. And I wonder who they're going to go against. I'm not sure. It's my first time watching this, so it's going to be more of that live reaction as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully you guys be able to spend some of your time with us and learn something as well. So
a chance to coach a man like him, a player like him, and now with the smile that we saw on H2's face, what we've been hearing behind the scenes with how happy he is, it seems like RSG Slate PH have welcomed him.
So they got a pretty nice lineup. And man, H2O, I've heard his name a lot. Nats, I haven't really heard of him. Exort, I've heard of Light though. I have heard of Light.
He's been a player like H2 for a long time. We'll see what happens here.
It's a homecoming of sorts. They're going up against Onyx Philippines with Nets, Sensui, Super Friends, Kekedat, and if I'm not mistaken, in the entrance.
Finally, you went live. What's up, D's? How you doing?
And did you guys feel
Going for Onyx?
chill?
That's your team?
With Onyx coming into that one, they seem a little different today.
This isn't Onyx Indonesia. This is Onyx Philippines. So this is the Onyx Philippines in M4. They came in second place to Blacklist, but I don't know what happened to them. Not M4, M3. I don't know what happened to them in M4 though. I guess Echo took their slot, right?
And rightfully so, because yesterday they took down the Barangay in a 3-game series. And
My boy Leo looking sharp.
That a treat to watch. Better yet, we called it, and I enjoyed that 3-game series.
It was actually pretty fun, and I think that is one for the books for sure. I'm still looking out for Omega to make their mark here, but now I think Onyx definitely proven something.
Let's hear the keys to victory.
Let's see what they got. Keys to victory. New play style for Raiders to utilize. Find the best counterplay and swing back for Onyx. Okay. Secure your junglers to secure the objectives. All right, all right.
Ang kagandahan dito ay meron silang mga bago mga miyembro. Although we know for sure na nakita na natin si Exort from them before. This time na nasa starting lineup na siya, mag-iiba talaga ang dynamic para sa RC Slate Philippines. Lalong-lalo na gagamitin nila si H2. I wonder kung
I'm actually excited about today. I haven't seen Onyx Philippines or RSG play yet so far in MPL, so this is their first debut for both teams. So I think I'm expecting some huge things going forward.
Now, let's talk about Onyx Philippines to find the best counterplay and swing back. Ang maganda dito, pwede magsimula yan sa draft. Knowing yung draft pattern ni Mr. Bluffsy, ating MPL PH championship coach, at nakita natin from previous season na ang kanyang style talaga ay pang bluff.
Oh, that's Wolf over there. Okay, Wolf on the desk. We got to cast with him inside of we got to cast with him on the Valentine Dash. I did cast side by side with him. That was pretty awesome.
Secure your junglers to secure the objectives. Para sa RC Slate Philippines, pag nakuha na magandang play si H2 with the assassin, pwede niyang pigilan yung gold lane ng kabilang team. And that is also very true.
Okay, that was a lot that Wolf just said that wasn't on that screen. And that was not in English.
Ng dalawang teams na to. Back to you, casters.
Wolf definitely knows how to break it down, though.
Put it best, and I resonate with that. Drafting coming in from these
Nice.
two very fundamentally sound and of course championship coaches from both RSG Slate Philippines and Onyx Philippines. And what's interesting to note is they won their championships in different eras. Like they performed in both old school MLBB sports and in the modern day.
That's true. The drafting here is interesting.
We got Ark in the building. How you doing? Totally not Ark. He's late to his own stream. Don't tell him. No, it's not Ark. It's not. Don't start that. Golly. Oh man.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that big of a change though for Coach.
No, we're live, man. We're live. Had some stuff come up, so I had to start it a little bit later today. But I definitely wouldn't miss this for the world, man. Happy birthday, Daryl. It's my sister's birthday as well. God bless your soul, man. How old are you? Call you FaZe E, man. Oh, is E-Man a godly gold lane?
is how
RSG
well they
Philippines
draft to the
marksman.
point where they can still get their comforts even
All right, so they got E-Man, Light. Light is going to be
find ways around banning and
the
drafting
Roam, right?
to make the draft most comfortable.
You're going to see Nas on the XP lane. Mage is going to be Exort, and H2O is the jungle?
They take out the Natalia. They're on blue side, folks.
I
and
think,
the
right?
Kaja,
It's my first time actually seeing this team
while
compete.
taking out the Fanny. They know what Core H2 is up to.
E-Man, Light, Nats, Exort, H2O. They took out the Natalia, took out the Kaja. Fanny and 1-1 have been taken out from Onyx.
Will get a lot of attention to the jungler of RSG, but right now though we kind of have
Okay,
to
let's see what
know as
happens.
well how strong the mid lane and the gold lane.
Had to make sure you're
are.
not talking to the past, Weezy. Now we live in the flesh, man. How you doing? How's your day going?
First free drafts there.
You've been up to date with MPL? I've been trying my best to watch every single game, man. Something I've never been able to do before. But moving forward, we're gonna be on par with pretty much everything going on in the MLBB community for 2023.
Yeah, they really pick other marksman hero depending on the situation. If they can get the safest marksman as much as possible, they will. That's always been the thing for RSGPH. And yeah, as you mentioned, Nets is more willing to pick up Bruno, even though Bruno is.
They took out the Feramis and the Joy. Kaja was taken out. Okay, it's not bad. Fredrin still walked, though. Definitely a strong pickup. Or Brody. Fredrin or Brody. I'd probably take the Fredrin here, though. No, they're going to take the Glue. But I guess Feramis did get banned out, so it's not the worst strat. I guess banning the Feramis out first part of the draft to be able to take it. We're going to take the Valentina. Now, Glue still has answers on the table of Exana, which I don't think we'll see. Harith actually can do a really good job on that Glue if he gets fed in the gold lane. You gonna G after you watch? I don't know if I'll have enough time. I only got like an hour and a half to about 2 hours. But I think next week I'm probably gonna put the MLSA on Mondays and Wednesdays to get prep for NACT spring season, so it'll give us a little bit more time for our team to prepare prior, and then also for me to get my stuff in a row before casting. So I think I might just do 2 days instead of 4 days for the MLSA, and just do on Monday or Tuesdays and Thursdays. That'll give us Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays to prepare as a team, and also give me some time to be able to get everything together prior to casting. We got the new camera set up, microphone, you know, getting up there. Hopefully the camera feed looks a lot better than it used to in the past. There goes that Kadita. I like the Kadita. The Kadita up against the Valentina, not the worst option. You are seeing the Lapu Lapu being slotted in, though. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. You still open up the Esmeralda to be picked up, and I wonder if they're going to ban it out for the side of Onyx, because they don't have a... No, they can't, because they have the Glue. So, Esme won't be picked here, which means the Lapu Lapu might not be the worst option, because he does have the anti-CC when the Glue does grab him. But you know something I've seen up against the Glue that kind of caught me by surprise? Was the Terizla pick. Terizla on the Glue. Honestly, it works out really well. So that may be a strong answer in the future when people do allow that Glue to walk to use against them. Neither side picked up the Fredrin, though. That was a little bit of a surprise, and I'm not a fan of the Diggy here. Not at all. Too much CC. Too much CC. It's too much CC. Yeah, it's too much CC. You can overly pressure the Diggy easily. All you got to do is bait out that time journey. The reverse times is not really going to be anything to worry about, or the Diggy bombs.
And if that doesn't work, you can just go pure damage output here, which is good.
What's up, DJ? Derek Johnson. That's my caster. How you doing, man? Marvin Marin, you made it on the YouTube side of things. Are you kidding me? That's my boy. What's up, Marvin? Yo, what time is it where you at?
Kind of red already by Onyx PH. I love it. Looks like kiddos have done their homework in this one. And definitely a huge threat here is H2O. But I'm wondering, maybe, is Onyx really they might be overthinking this at some point.
Maybe.
It doesn't seem like they're overthinking it. It seems like they're just a step ahead.
I don't know. I feel like the Diggy was a misread, and the Valentina's not going to profit. That's two heroes that are not going to have good synergy with this composition they're going against. And I feel like it's going to be a huge advantage for the side of RSG to be able to take this early game. Diggy's not early. Diggy only relies on the time journey. And then Valentina's early, but there's nothing for her to really profit on so far. So without having any of that ultimate at her disposal with that IMU, she's not going to have the easiest time in the early game. So as long as RSG Philippines isn't locking anything for her to profit on, I think they're going to have a great game. Most she can really take right now is the Way of the Dragon or the Rough Waves from Kadita, but that's not much to bank on for a Valentina.
So good. They're gonna need someone to attack.
Oh, it's 3 in the morning. All right, big dog. I see you. You up late. February 22nd. Okay. Marvin, where do you live at? You're not in the Philippines, right? Or are you in the Philippines? I feel like I've never asked you that. I appreciate you tuning in on the YouTube side of things too, my man. G Groover in the house.
All the top tier marksmen are still on the table pretty much. There's the Martyrs taken away by RSGPH. I like that they were able to commit to that because one of the most annoying combos to deal with is a Diggy Valentina and a Martyrs roaming together because of how much
Really?
control they can change.
I've never heard of that. A Diggy, a Valentina, and a Martis being a combination?
The Martyrs
Interesting.
spinning around a little bit. Yeah, there's
Yo! Love your commentary from Raymond. Thank you so much, my man. I've been practicing that craft every day. Even when I'm off the stream, I'll be like casting normal stuff. I'll be casting, grabbing milk out the fridge and pouring it into a cup. It's all practice is key, man. And I really appreciate you for that. It definitely gives me motivation to keep going forward. Diggy Xavier should have been better for the pokes. Oh, on the side of Onik. Now, Xavier would have had a little bit of an upskill battle, though, because you got to keep in mind they have the Cho. And they have Kadito who can get back to him if he's not careful. Not to mention, they still can run an Assassin because Kaja was banned out. So, I don't know. I feel like here, instead of the Vow, I feel like it was too early. They shouldn't have showed the Mage yet. They shouldn't have showed it. They should have waited to, like, the last pick, third pick the Mage.
Assassin H2 for the day. He's starting to swap it out, switch it up a little bit, man.
Yeah, it seems like the assassin.
A Vexana could have been good, though. You know, Vexana shreds the glue, low-key. Not too many heroes can kind of burst down that glue. Philippine tanks are too good. Yeah, they are. They're godly, man. Yeah, but Diggy Time Journey would keep him safe. And with Brody, then they're going to have to pick off who they're targeting. They're going to have to pick who they're targeting.
It's a bit of a risk. They can still bring back the Balmond, but
yeah, the Brody's a strong pick. I honestly think Brody's the best marksman out right now. I actually like to prile the Brody. When you guys do go into the NACT spring season, for those in North America, yo, don't sleep on Brody, bro. When you're in doubt and you're not sure who to pick, he's a great option. He's a great option. Might not be the funnest marksman to play, but right now the dude is just dominating. But the Harith can shut him down, so you just have to watch out for the Harith. If you're going against a Brody, pull out the Harith, man. Let me know how that goes. Dang, everybody's voting RSG. Holy cow. Interesting.
Pickup the Grok. Rocker, you were saying they need amount of peel, but how about some damage as well? That's both.
That is both. Actually, that's why I mentioned they.
Yeah, they moved the screen off where the draft finished, didn't they?
Either going full tank or to still
I stay picking Brody and profiting. Yeah, I noticed your Brody. You did pretty good. I've been having Deezer and Brody as well. I wonder who's better. Let's stir up some trouble. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams making their debut. We are seeing RSG Philippines going up against Onik Philippines. And I wonder which way this is going to go. There is no direct counter to the glue right now, so I see him definitely profiting in the early phase. But he's going against Lapu Lapu, who does have that anti-CC in his disposal, so you are going to have to watch out for that. But Lapu got a slight nerf, and I'm not sure how strong he's going to be, but H2O is who I'm going to be keeping my eyes on. I've been hearing his name time and time again since I started playing Mobile Legends, and now we're going to see why. Not to mention Light on the roam. Light on the roam I heard was really good, too.
A pretty good job of putting down this Beatrix. Again, huge comfort pick here for Eman, used very extensively in the past seasons.
We'll see how it goes, though.
Yeah, this is the right way to do so. right now, Light, we're gonna have to. He's gonna have to put a.
Tell
pause
FaZe to
on
run
this
them
with a grab
run them
ball.
hits.
And
Hey, we might have to, man. We might have to.
Philippines to gain a little bit of
We might have to.
momentum. The Kadita and the Valentina.
Were you playing last night? Were you playing last night against? You played against Zinix, right?
Now look, they're continuing the pressure. Onyx PH winning the gold lane.
It's just gonna be this traditional.
How'd you feel about them?
gold start with a Diggy paired up with a Brody. There have been
You need to learn how to play it.
showed up in MPL
Yeah, Brody's nuts, bro.
Most of the time, it will be that duo win.
Brody's pretty nuts.
Especially for one show, it'll be quite difficult. So later on, you'll see RSGP.
They put the Beatrix up against him. I feel like Brody just beats Bia, bro. It's definitely gonna be a win in the gold lane in terms of the 1v1, but
further and potentially delay the eventual scaling of one Brody.
I don't know. I'm giving this composition, even though it is a Beatrix versus a Brody, I'm still liking.
Imagine the amount of splits that the Brody can make against a Beatrix.
I'm still liking RSG a little bit better. I think they have a stronger draft.
Beatrix position herself.
Yeah.
With these
But the
splits,
Brody is the kind of that power spike they're gonna be leaning on,
they're just
popping off.
dropping these bombs. He's gonna put
Outside of him, I'm not seeing too much profit. You know,
he has to-
there's a lot of dash to be able to get away from the Grok, a lot of flickers.
And the rest of
So it's gonna be a little bit of hard upscale battle. But this is Grok jungle too, not to mention. So definitely a little bit of that X factor on the side of Onyx.
Yeah, no goes on to the bot lane, but we are gonna go on top side. Gonna be
Torn apart
again,
memories. Ooh,
timing here
ooh.
by the Diggy. The power of the Diggy
Look at
here
Bia.
is-
Oh, light.
Make it out live, though, but then again,
Good
still a
escape.
lot of gold being equalized by Onyx.
RSG Slate, all escaping with just a hit of their lives. Is a
I always forget Beatrix's
that turtle, that extra shield given to
ultimate,
the team.
which is the rocket launcher.
Will be able
That was
to escape
clutch.
that. So
Forgot what the name of that one is. It's the only one I don't know.
Check that tier 1 turret up top.
Bennett's Fury, right? Bennett's Rage. Bennett's Rage.
So low.
Did you see that?
It's
Bennett's Rage.
inevitable at this point. That's expected, and I'm sure
see.
RSGPH knows that. That's why they're here up top now.
Again,
And maybe
plays
review on what
differently than
where the mistakes were made.
whenever
You
he
think it was the draft?
tag,
Yeah.
you know?
It's much more reserved, very objective focused now, and he's really biding his time, which RSG knows they can't rush into things because of the lead that this Brody have. They just have to be very calculated.
Oh, that was a good release of the Bennett's Rage, but man, not gonna be enough to stop Onyx. Though they go for first blood, make that two on top, and the turret to boot.
Core H2, a little too late to the party. Didn't want any part of that. Onyx PH scores not just first blood, not 2 kills, but also that tier 1 up top.
1520 by 180. What is my resolution on?
It wasn't a gambit. He knew exactly what he was doing. He quickly cleared the bottom lane, knowing that all he's gonna do
Ah.
is just a little bit of gold because they know they're gonna have a massive.
When
gold
did
rush
that
up
happen? I'm
top.
gonna have to change that
He
next
went
time.
up there. That was a great call by Darren and the rest of Onyx to all in the top side.
Yeah, they play around with tempo, and they got.
What's up, V? How you doing? Sneaking up on us?
By H2 though, you can't mess with this. Y'all can't go with a red tree. We're equal on levels. I'll still get ahead.
H2O, 2 turtles.
Just kind of just.
H2O, 2
okay.
turtles.
Even with the HP scaling
Beatrix is solid
that
because she can just
Olympic
hang back
Philippines
and
between Rock and Fredrin,
outlast the
H2O
minions.
Still got the retribution down. Again, this is what you get with an assassin.
Yeah,
player
but Brody definitely
and
beats her
a
in the gold lane.
jungler.
Yeah, so far so good.
Brody's just not. I feel like the Harith is really only the strong pick to take out that Brody, bro. He's strong right now. What other marksmans would you pull out against the Brody if it was a 1v1? But I mean, you wouldn't really be playing the 1v1 though.
Still have some of that
I'm just a fan of the Brody
top side
this
push.
season.
Top is exposed here for RSG. So now we're gonna have to wait and see what Onyx is gonna be going for next.
Oh, that's Kekedot using the conceal that helps mask a rotation, but it looks like RSG Slate PH not allowing it. Again, the fact that H2O is holding down at least this quarter of the map makes this match closer than what it looks. Again, despite Onyx 2-kill lead, a turret lead, all turtles have gone to RSG Slate Philippines, so that's what's keeping it close.
That's saying something. That means
Yeah, Onyx was able to take 2 kills, but 2 turtles definitely went to the side of RSG. But they were able to. Onyx was able to take the
early game.
turret in the top, and that's what I kind of mentioned on that Brody being very strong. Now Brody's on the bottom side.
Mentioning the keys to victory earlier, one of those for Onyx PH was find the best counterplay swing back. Right now, that's looking like it applies more to RSGPH with Onyx having the lead. But their key to victory earlier was to also
Look at Beatrix, though.
for the Raiders, and we're seeing it. This
Oh, almost. Ooh, good clear. Oh my God, Light.
Play here from Light.
Wow.
Just Light things, I
That's
guess.
that Cho
So
Kadita
big
combo.
here
It's
for
nuts.
RSG. They take up a kill and a turret on top side. Little bit
Honestly, I feel like a lot of people sleep on the Cho.
Interesting mechanical
Cho
use of
roam.
the way of the dragon. Redmar, did you see that? He kicked him into the wall.
Yep, and when that happens, there's nowhere for you to go. That was a great call there by Light and RSG Slate PH.
Oh.
There's snaps.
Man, Emma really hit the mark there, forcing Onyx, the guy to back off. Toward the port memory puts basically no damage onto Nats, buying so much space. And now RSG, they get another turtle. And they're not quite done yet. Nats will be low. Already used the split. And that is going to be the collateral damage there for RSG.
It looked really good for RSG Slate PH, but Onyx PH was actually the one able to secure the turtle there. Sensui
This is good.
being able to retribute time
Even though Onyx,
the strength of a Grok.
didn't have the easiest time in the early phase with the turtles, they're able to take these kills and also take some turrets. They took the tier 1 for the bottom and the top side, so they definitely have more of the map advantage right now. But it's going to be a battle of who can take this turret in the mid lane. That's really what's going to open up this map.
Speaking out of nowhere, they just dive in onto that. They're surprised. Wait, what is this Rob doing in that book?
H2, whoa.
And they suffer a kill.
My boy John Paul Salonga, what happened?
But not for me, says Sensui, and now Onyx on the way.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I might have to put that in the caster's tool bag.
In time, and they do. So now we're in the point of the game. Onyx PH with the lead. This Grok is a problem. The damage it's dealing along with the setups, and so far Nets is untouched because RSG Slate are getting surprised by the positioning of Onyx PH.
Yeah.
Being able to get there in time. So now RSG though. Again, I like how they're playing slow and calculated. They're up against a team that had an early game lead. They just need to pick their fights, and eventually they'll be able to find that counterplay swing back.
Yeah, this is like Grok in the jungle, not something you normally see.
30 seconds away.
How do y'all feel about the Grok jungle?
Floor to the game. Onyx 3K ahead, give or take. They're pressuring down bottom.
It's creative.
Good, just holding the losing lanes for RSG Slate Philippines, but that brings up the
1-4, still a low kill game. But like I said, it's gonna be a battle who can take this tier 1 for the mid lane.
There will miss on the bravest fighter, but will it be enough? I think it will. Super Prince with enough damage on the Emman. That's also a turret. Exhort gonna be a terror.
Bro, why does he kind of sound like Batoski?
No immediate danger.
Doesn't he?
Now,
The caster, he's like a little lighter pitch of a voice, but he sounds like Batoski.
Great start there by Onyx to pull the trigger on that play. Emma just not being able to get away in time. And right now we're seeing a difference in the proactiveness of XP laners. Again, the Lapu was the
What's good, Patrick Serrano? Appreciate you tuning in on the YouTube side of things. What's up, my YouTube family? How y'all doing? Getting the grind in nice and early. Watch some MPL Season 11. This is day 3 for the Philippines. Indonesia starting this weekend, so that's exciting. NACT right around the corner as well, so lots of big things for NA.
and this is a big contrast to how Nats usually plays. He plays so quickly around the map. Oh my
God, this
goodness,
Cho is
what
so
a
good.
beautiful play there. They're able to take out a Grog. That's no mean feat here. And Onyx will have to fight this.
This is nuts, bro.
4v5. A little bit of a cooldown on the ultimates, which means that they can push a little bit further, a little bit harder here. That's a top lane turret taken down, and an inner turret on the mid also taken with nets.
The map was not on RSG Slate PH's side. Yes, they picked off Shinsui. Wasn't a shutdown by any means. There were no kills on that Grok, and they lost so many turrets along the way, and there's waves upon waves crashing into their base.
Yeah, and speaking of waves, that's all RGPH can do now. Hope that Exort catches the right target so that they can burst 1 or 2 down, and then eventually RGPH will just whittle down the other members of Onyx.
Wait a minute. That's not Cho Kadita combo, though. That's Cho Valentine. No, it is Cho Kadita. Oh, but it's just not working in their favor in terms of, like, holding in here.
Not being able to avoid crowd control, the Lapu as
Even though the
well,
Cho Kadita is nuts.
changing his battle spell,
Still having a hard time.
RG Slate, their window of opportunity at this point of the game is so small.
And considering Nets is untouched, look at that. A knock up on Sensui, that's a good start for RSG. There goes the time's journey, no one's getting knocked up anymore. The damage is actually quite fading here for Onyx if you think about it. But Nets will still get a kill after he gets shut down.
Hey, at least now RSG Slate PH gets a favorable punish. And now Light walks away with his life. This is signs of life from RSG Slate PH, pushing out Onyx.
It's the counterplay swing.
It's RSG Slay PH.
RSG Slate will be able to find it.
Slate.
They did. It was a beautiful initiation by Sensui, don't get me wrong. But RSG Slate, it looked like they were ready for it. And immediately, Light with a great pickoff onto net to lead to the situation where Onyx had to completely change their approach to their fight because they had to protect their marksmen. Speaking of, the gold is still in favor of Nets, but both marksmen have Wind of Nature and have their key.
I mean, even with the glue, he hasn't been able to profit, and that's a little bit of a surprise. I feel like glue's just not as strong as he used to be, man. Not gonna lie to you. Not even really necessarily needing direct counters on him no more. I think you can let him walk and not really have to worry too much about it. I may have to test out just letting the glue walk and just playing against it without a counter and seeing if how well our team can do. Because honestly, glue is not. He's not that much of a threat like he used to be, man.
They make a beeline for the Lord. This is Luminous, so mind you, if this does start marching down through mid, it is going to crash into that base, making it a dangerous call for RG Slate PH. So they have to be very careful. Now Super Prince almost finds it. Almost.
Exart already used his ultimate though.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And they banned out the Val for this. I mean, the Faramis, and he's still not profiting. That's kind of crazy. E-Man about to pop off.
Good decision there by RSG Slate. Way too risky.
I mean, their backs are against the wall right now. They're definitely treading water, trying to swim to shore. Right now, they're on the back end. But with this Lord pushing in, Onyx still having the tempo, having the lead. It's going to be a little bit of an upscale battle. But as we are in the 13-minute mark, I feel like RSG can turn this around if they can find a possible pickoff prior to this Lord pushing in. But if not, they need to play very passive. And they only have one inhibitor on their side. So it's going to be a hard fight. Not to mention, looking at the gold, they're down by about 4,000. Still not at full build, though. And I'm expecting full build to be more in the favor of Onyx right now. So they are going to have more of the damage. Oh, whoa. Okay, maybe not. Look at that damage to the Lord.
It's going to be H2O knocked up and pulled back here. And he is not going to go down for the meantime. But Nats might be in trouble here. Time's Journey Part 2. Going to be used up by...
Okay.
Onyx here, putting Nats low,
Good defense. They didn't even lose the inhibitor on the top side. That was actually pretty impressive. But that is Onyx problem though. Why did they not sync the lanes? They didn't sync the lanes. They could have at least took an inhibitor. Ain't no way they didn't sync those lanes when there's one inhibitor left. That's crazy.
Realize that we just popped our time journey. RSG Slate knows that we're going to be chasing Nats, and with how things were lined up, it looks like RSG were already lining up abilities. If Onyx decided to pursue Nats, good thing they backed off because RSG could have found an even bigger swing back if Onyx decided to commit the chase.
Never count out the MPL Philippines Season 9 Grand Finals MVP, all right? Nats has had a hard early and mid-game. Now in the late game, I think he knows his role and he's playing it best. He knows that he has to spoil Onyx return. He has to spoil Onyx engagement.
Knows his role and he's playing it best. Leo definitely knowing what to say at all times. I'm trying to get my casting on his level, man. Oh, is this game's going to be that long? Sheesh. Only halfway through then.
Onyx got to be aware because they got to watch some anime. This is Natsu Sakuragi Part 2 phase. Yeah,
exactly.
With the hairstyle change. So you kind of just have to keep in mind that. Plus, I have to commend H2O in that last big team fight. He didn't go down. Yeah. He absorbed so much damage, able to back up at the last second. And that actually kind of like left Onyx like hanging like, all right, we used up all our damage. What do we do now?
Now that brings up a question. Since Nats is holding on and holding out for his team, what's there to do? We haven't
E-Man sitting 3-2-1, starting to slowly come online. He is level 15 now. 15 minutes in, almost at 16-minute mark. So both teams should be getting in their full builds here momentarily. They are now down only by 3,000 gold, though, so they're able to get a lot of farm within the last 5 minutes. So that's going to be a little bit more of an even skirmish when these two teams decide to engage.
But one good catch by the Lapu Lapu will be massive for Onyx VH. Speaking of catch, though, RSG Slate need to work double time in catching off Nets because the last item he built was actually the Athena Shield. So a full combo from Exort won't be able to take down Nets. He's the only source of magic damage, well, glue relatively, but not by that much. And Nets also has a good amount of survivability as well.
Yeah, this will be good.
So
We'll see what happens, though.
Once they catch Nets, they need to do everything they can to take him down ASAP.
Yeah, aside from the fact that he's one of the toughest marksmen probably in the game, right?
Brody.
Who naturally just builds up defensive items.
This is the most blue the map has been in the past 15 minutes. So that means RG Slate PH have as much of a chance of contesting this Lord. Hence why H2 and Sensui are just playing tug of war with this luminous Lord.
Looking very blue. They got a glue. And there's H2 in the middle.
Yo, that's bars.
You're a poet and you didn't even know it.
Oh, that's a bar too. Yo, what is sign these dudes up for a record deal?
Look at this.
He's a poet. Didn't even know it.
Oh, they're trying to make a move now. H2O is the target, but look at that. He's absorbing so much damage. And
Bro, he sounds just like Petoskey. This is nuts.
And one hit, but Super Friends forcing him back.
Great position by Light, though.
Great position. That Light can catch him. Oh,
Ooh, Winter Trunchi in the way of the dragon. H2O taking the Lord.
and they're able to take out Super Friends as well, I think. At this point, he is in trouble.
He gets away. No,
He's
Nats.
able to get away. No! Nat says no. Where are you going? Sit down.
Look at the minions.
And it's gonna be a team fight still, but looks like H2, or rather RSG, are gonna be put a little low for comfort. Nats is on the back. He's back to help his teammates. Taking it out Light with a torn apart memory. He is actually still quite tanky. And
Ooh, Raging Slash. Lapu trying to find a
He
pickoff.
still wants to get something done, but Nats is just saying, no, not today.
One-man army, 3v1. Nats is so in it.
That is classic Nats. That's why we call him Nasty.
Nasty.
That we're used to seeing him do.
Okay.
His presence
Do your
there.
thing, bro.
Near the end of that
XP laner Nats. I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on him for RSG Philippines.
Stifled their attempt to counter-punish RSG Slate after they secured the Lord.
And another shot onto Super Friends. He's basically a
Yo, they definitely shifted this tempo like crazy. It's a struggle of power right now for who is in control for this game.
Now on the offensive, taking down a tier 2 in bottom, taking down a tier 2 in mid. Top lane not long for the world, neither. And now it's H2 who's starting to steal the buffs away from Onyx.
And this is where RSG Slate is at most comfortable, in control. But they played a hell of a game trying to find a way to claw back. Don't get me wrong, Onyx PH, as long as their inhibitors are up, will have the natural advantage in this game. But RSG Slate, again, with a combination of a Kadita, a Cho, and now at this point with the Beatrix roaming together with them and a Fredrin, they are very pick-off based. And with
Yeah.
a little bit more area in the map to work with, there is a higher chance they might be able to find a massive pick-off to even further their control in the game.
When it comes to kit complexity, RSG Slate PH has the advantage. They trump Onyx PH in terms of what they can do with their lineup, because Onyx PH, what they're good at is focusing on one thing and making sure we are unstifled with, right? You have the time's journey. But once they get over that layer,
Ooh, ooh. Did you see that Raina's empathy? E-Man just took the purple.
RSG is basically a non-stop
Watch Exort.
DPS machine at this point, as long as they can get through
Oh, on the
that
Kadita?
time's journey, right? So I get what you mean.
Sitting 0-0-4. I mean, he has good assists, I guess.
That they gotta work around.
And it took him what?
When phase available for Scrim?
It was worth
Oh,
it.
you got to beat Zinx first.
Eventually, sometimes
And then we'll talk, all right? You got to beat that Saber. And that Chongu in the gold lane. Oh!
Early on, those are going to be two of the main factors that RSG need to work around so they can continue taking.
I've been talking to Deku about doing scrims though with you guys. I think it'd be very beneficial.
It stops Super Friends from being super Onyx, which is stopping the initiation from Onyx, and it's giving them so much leeway.
I want to go up against Zinx now though.
One of the many tools
We gotta get revenge for y'all.
RSG Slate PH has, and that's what allows H2O now to start pulling despite the
Now I don't know if that. I think is there two teams named Zinx or I gotta check because people have been talking about that team, but I'm not sure if it's the same one.
RSG Slate, that is, to score a Lord of the
I do gotta make a video though. I want to look through the rosters for NACT and see who all signed up, and I want to start getting some data on them. So I definitely want to kind of poke around and see what players are out there and what these compositions are looking like, you know.
Control of the Lord. Again, still great position.
Is the next too strong for? I don't think so. I think I can get him.
Top side, you see where Kekadut and Super Friends are.
I feel like
Just being careful and
I don't know.
watch out for a potential split push by Eman and Light.
I don't know. I don't think they can get us. Bro, you seen FaZe's comebacks? They're insane. Insane. I think we have the best comebacks in all of MLSA outside of Huevo.
Oh man, this Lord Dance between Sensui and H2.
Shoot, last night, boy, you better go replay that Franco game.
Rhythmic. It's very tense. It's got everything.
I think it's one roster. Oh, you think it's one Xinex? I'm not sure.
The shake and look.
I'm gonna look though. I'm gonna pull it up.
Just moving on back and forth, back and forth.
It's like a pendulum, man. I don't know. Sensui definitely has the better tools because he has that Guardian barrier.
They beat the Simpsons? So that's the same Xinex then, right?
Looking to put a bead
Okay.
on
Okay. Are you sure?
360. 360 snipes.
I don't think we went against Xinex before.
literally.
Well, when he's aiming, he's scoping. So
I'm gonna scrim him. I'm gonna private scrim him.
or let's just go with no scope.
It's just 360.
Sounds cooler.
Anyway, it's gonna be a possible collapse on the H2.
We can definitely scrim too, though, Ark, for sure. We'll just pull out Changgu in the gold lane for you. All right.
This is great for Onyx because they already saw Emma's forced to clear minion waves here, but they're still really taking their time.
Because it was a full reset.
Reset.
They pulled Lord
Dark
way too
Immortals.
far, and I guess
We
that's
beat
what
Chubby.
he do. He pulled him too
We
far.
beaten Chubby. Who else did we beat? Huevo will be beating the brakes off of us. Los Eggs, they've beaten us, but we've also beaten them. I think we're about even on power level.
Emma's still showing
Los Eggs is some really good competition.
positioning by Nats because his forces on
Yeah.
a little bit back. Oh, RSG might have just found an
Nats is
opening. Look at
close.
Light.
Oh, RSG.
Who else did we beat? I want to say another team we beat.
He finds Nets, but Nets able
Was
to
it Idyllics?
clear
Didn't we
around
beat
it.
Idyllics,
Break
D's?
those
I'm not
angles
sure.
of that
Feel like we
show.
have.
And it is once more a full reset. By the way, I timed this. They started the Lord Dance.
The teams that we did lose to, though, one time we lost to Blitz Dome.
Counting.
Um,
Here is that Kekadut.
outside of that, we've lost to Huevo and Los Eggs.
The cooldown of that.
Those are the only teams we lost to so far.
But because of the presence of Onyx in this Lord Dance, they still can't fully commit. But look at Nets.
Ooh,
Oh!
good snipe.
Also spent here Super Friends in a fraction of his health.
I wanna scrim Bloodhounds Academy as well.
Still forced
Maybe
this.
Bloodhounds.
Go. Is it still a go? That top lane is also threatening here with Nets. Just
Do that. You go recall spam. If I pull out that Changgu.
Super Prince. Exort fights it after how many minutes? Another kick on the Kekadon and a breath of the ocean just
Ooh.
to finish it up.
Double kill.
And Diggy is gone.
Exort out of there now too. Look at the Lord.
And H2, the connection is alive.
H2 well still in position. Their jungler's still there too though.
Yeah.
Oh, it got reset.
Again, but looks like it's gonna be for RSG, 'cause right now
Nah, they gotta
there's
shut
no
down.
reason
Oh no, they're gonna let go of the
Nets
gas.
there. They can only watch as RSG just does what they want to do. There he's tired though.
Dang.
The greatest
See
fight
that dan- oh my
is
God, good
RSG 's in
flicker.
position, forced to flicker out, and
Wow.
now
That was a
this
good
is gonna be
good
another
micro.
RSG lord.
It's a two-man advantage for RSG Slay PH.
There is a pretty good Lapu.
8K ahead. This is a clear, evolved Lord for our Season 9 champions.
24 minutes and we're
Oh, they were the
still
season
going
9 champions of
on it.
MPL Philippines?
They're gonna
I
have
didn't
to
know that.
pull off a hell of a defense to stop this.
RSG Slay.
Kyle's a beast. Yeah, he's pretty legit, man. Jumo's a good roam too. You don't like Jumo roam? Miswa's pretty good XP. I think Azumi was slightly stronger, but he was a little bit more seasoned, but he went to the military.
RSG Slate continued the issue and good patience not to force that Lord because
But when FaZe finds their synergy, man,
they wanted to
they definitely come online.
back
I see the potential.
and now we find themselves
There are some hiccups that we got to work through. I mean, every team has their hiccups. I think the best team,
even RSG themselves
one of the strongest teams right now is definitely Huevo, though.
in the lead.
You voted for RSG?
Bro, at this point, it's really
Yeah, I did too. I liked RSG's draft, honestly.
and how
But I was surprised with how well Onyx took the pace for the early game. But now it's not looking like the same story.
Top lane has been broken into as well. Penetrated by RSG Slate Philippines. Bottom taken care of by Kekadot. Mind you, Super Friends have
Bro, they don't even have inhibitors for RSG.
for RSG
Holy cow.
PH, and they're already coming in.
They want to get this game done. They are tired of waiting. H2 is absorbing all of that.
There goes the last inhibitor. There's no inhibitors on the map right now for either side.
Generate, but looks like Onyx will be able to pull off the defense after all.
This is what I call an even ball game.
Yeah.
Yes, RSG
There are some slight hiccups, but we're all learning.
no more
I'm expanding the team's hero pool. I've been implementing a lot of C meta. My drafts be on fire, though. Sometimes, yeah, my drafts, most of the time, I usually win in the draft with who I go against. I think it'll be really interesting going against your guys' team because it'll be my draft versus Deku's. So we're going to see who has the better paperwork. You know what I mean? I already know what he would ban out, too.
Now, we're sitting at about 27 minutes. RSG Slate PH up by about 12,000 gold. They are cordoning off.
Oh, you voted in the game. Do they give, like, little points for that? You're a prediction expert. You usually be hitting the mark. I wish it was the same for me when it was M4. I was trying to vote on all these teams, and most of the time, the team I voted for got taken down.
Is this safe? Can Nets get this, please?
And they just have
Oh, he doesn't draft for you guys? Really?
They have to play a little bit
Oh, I
more
100% draft for FaZe.
It might look like a huge lead, but
When I don't,
nothing.
they be
Right.
picking some crazy stuff.
Locked in, and all they have to do is just keep their eyes on the map. Splits are also a big possibility with a lineup like this, and if you cannot control that, again, Onyx wave clear a little bit limited compared to what we normally used to.
NACT will be fun.
Every lane must be accounted for.
We're going to go as high as we can. I mean, last time I competed, we hit top 32. This time I want to at least get top 16. You know? If I can get that, I'll be happy. But I'm not going to just shoot for that being the end goal. Like, I want to go higher than that, of course. The top 16 is at least the minimum of what I'm trying to hit this time. I think I have what it takes to be able to get to top 8, though, if we practice hard enough. I was thinking about putting MLSA on, like, just Tuesdays and Thursdays next week going forward until after NACT. So that way I can kind of commit some time to my team and practice and get prepared.
Much like this, can they find it? And
You gonna beat me in the draft? I don't think so.
No way!
I don't think so.
How is he finding this
Maybe, though.
time and time again?
Maybe. The hardest person I've ever drafted against is Suevo. The hardest team I've ever drafted against. They have like an answer for everything. Literally everything. It's insane. I don't even know who drafts for them. It's nuts.
Sensui popped with the immortality. He's gonna have to back off, and that's gonna be a kill. Evan's really playing it well. H2's in the front. He has immortality. He has no fear. Appraiser's rat is gonna be ready there, and that is gonna be it. I think so. That's gonna be RSG. Unstoppable damage output. That consistent DPS.
Ooh, E-Man. Sheesh. Can you get another one? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at?
Is still trying to see if he can make something.
He's still full HP.
But H2O says-
Oh! Yo!
shooting gallery has turned into
Did you see that snipe on Diggy? Oh my god! E-Man just hitting target practice out there.
Look like a shooting gallery. RSG Slate.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's how you shoot. Golly. That's the freaking Filipino sniper right there.
That victory, folks. We have currently broken
Dang.
11.
That's nuts, bro. That was nuts.
Did we hit the 30-minute mark?
Almost. Yeah.
That was nuts.
Oh, close to it.
29.
So many
That was
things
also
going
very
on.
lit, too.
Timer, I'm sorry.
I know. That was quite a game. Again, it is just RSG thing. I don't know what Eman took for breakfast this day.
I do want to see these builds.
That they have such a front-heavy lineup that is great.
I always take notes on this kind of stuff, man. Such a nerd.
Tremendous game.
All right, cool. I got what I need.
Items around. He constantly kept switching between the Wind of Nature and the Athena Shield. It's like she's fallen off. The
Bro,
carry-
literally nuts.
Kaja still available as the first pick as well.
These drafts are actually starting to seem a little bit more difficult for me, and I can see that from perspective of a coach. Where
What's up, Steven? How you doing? What's up, Savage Monkey? How you doing? Sneaking up on us?
prioritize now.
Oh, I'm not trolling. What's up, Mike?
Nats's heroes are-
Golly, this is nuts.
hero pool,
Of course, I'm out
but
late out here grilling and chilling. That sounds amazing.
So they're
Came
playing
across
a
the mine to check the room, seen the guy online checking in. Let's go.
draft picks.
Yep, they turned it around. I think RSGPH read into it.
My lock's
They
catching up to
know
you.
that, the glue is not
Mike, are you still here? I'm sorry, man. I was over there so tuned into that game and talking trash on YouTube.
They're sticking to their guns. Onyx PH.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in, though.
I get why though. 'Cause
Definitely
it's
save a play for me, man.
hero to play, to be
Whatever you
honest.
guys are grilling.
Most mid laners would actually just play it with just one ultimate. They look for one ultimate. You stick with that all throughout the game.
Can I ask you something? Can Bedang make it to Mythic or not?
So I guess
Yeah,
why
I mean,
Onyx would
Mythic's
go
not hard.
for
Mythic
Shep
Glory, maybe not, but Mythic, yeah. He definitely can.
Um,
Depends on your team, though.
I'm
Whoever will be so
still
random.
wondering what they're gonna
Is that Armageddon?
do here. Are they gonna consider
It's that
bringing
Armageddon in them? Oh,
Because we've seen
yeah, I remember
Light
Armageddon,
having
man. That was my
hero
first real
under his
challenge.
belt, and imagine
Keeping the
now
tradition
that
alive.
enough
Yeah.
frames together,
They're nuts.
Arthur would be relatively safe with the time journey around, but then at the same time, you're
Bro,
gonna
my
have
whole
that
team is
Valkyrie.
Filipino.
That's why they picked this.
D's,
Also,
Proxy,
also
Jumo,
the potential of that
and
of that
Kyle.
in the hands of Light, and of course avoiding his setup heroes.
So funny.
They get to now pick
They be
up
speaking in a different
one
language. I don't be
and
understanding them.
here by RSG Slate going to the
Okay, Mike, I'm glad I caught you. You catching up? Are your dreads longer than mine, or how long? When did you start? When did you start your journey? Funny thing is, I started the first time I live streamed. I didn't even have dreads, bro. I used to have an afro, so my journey started throughout our journey live streaming. So the whole journey was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, on live,
Man, yeah,
week by
I think
week.
they
It's
could,
kind of cool.
actually.
I'm about 2 years in, a little over 2 years now.
Here, Eman seems to be more adaptable in the Beatrix.
But for me, honestly, I like keeping in the 2-strand twist now. I don't really want to do anything else. I think the 2 strands is just the least amount of maintenance, and you're able to preserve your locks a lot better.
You know what? Eman's probably the only reason.
So if you are looking for a style to go in, I just do the 2 strands, man. You can't go wrong. I don't go for braiding anymore. Like braiding it to your hair back, like it's too stressful on the locks. Started last year. Okay, I see you. You got a little ways to go though. You caught up to me already. That's impressive.
There goes to Melissa.
And this is gonna be a backline heavy lineup for RSG.
All right, so looking at the bands, Fanny,
The next
Kadita,
flex of RSG
Ramus.
would be to protect
You know, Arlot can't be slotted in MPO, or this has definitely changed the dynamic. But no team's really worried about the Fredrin. They allow it to always walk, and I'm not sure if that's something I would do. But I don't know. Maybe testing out and letting the Fredrin walk might be a game plan. Kind of baiting a team to pick it.
By Onyx, if not Onyx, maybe even surprisingly,
We'll see.
RSG Slate. Of course, they can also still get those setup tags.
I wonder if we'll see Fredrin banned in NACT.
Just still available, but if you're RSG, you're gonna think twice about actually picking it because
look.
Superfist might take it away. By the way, Yaoi on your screens right now showing love and
today.
support.
Oh, was that Yaoi? I was wondering who that was.
So sweet.
Boy, Yaoi from
I just
Echo.
noticed him go into the venue today.
That's the playmaker, the M4 World Champion himself.
Yeah. Top Rome.
Interesting. All right.
Top Rome in the world right now.
Definitely.
He's young, too.
I'm thinking.
Oh, the
about
Martis was slotted up. The Martis Valentino, we've been hearing about this combo, so
Or for RSG.
it's good though because they have an artillery maze that they're going against. So now Valentina does have the ultimate from this Farza. And I'm surprised they slotted in that Farza when they were going up against a Valentina. Not something I would have probably did. So that is going to be an advantage for Onyx right now.
Onto the Martis, they can just keep going all day long, and that could be a win condition.
Yeah, mind you, the roamers are still open. So if you have a hero that wants to...
Durr was pretty godly though on his Lapu. So I'm thinking he's a pretty strong SP lane, but he is going up against
Still something to watch
Nasty.
If RSG pick that up, they will have to worry about Valentina taking away that
The
ult.
Kaja, the Natalia. I don't know about the Nat. I don't think the Nat would have profited too much, but I don't know. Nat's been kind of catching me by surprise.
Nat's hero now, if that Fredrin isn't gonna be it, or are
Martis is the second best jungler right now. I fell behind Fredrin.
Joe still available?
Fighter jungler, maybe. Yeah. No, well, Arlot. You're forgetting about Arlot.
Exactly warranted. Just
But I don't really know how valid Arlot is. I haven't been ranking, bro, so I don't really get to see him. You don't get to see him here. I don't get to see him in MLSA as well because he's always banned, and I definitely don't get to see him in rank because I don't get the time to rank no more. But I think you should keep Arlot in that mix too.
Don't give him heroes that's gonna take out the attention of the whole team. Right? That is a huge power. That is the innate X factor.
Yeah, Martis is definitely top fighter jungle for sure.
Barreling into the back line. Onyx Philippines doesn't want that. But now RSG Slate PH employs the services of one Cho, Lights,
The Cho again?
reliable.
The Cho is surprising.
They're gonna put the Ruby in the Rome. And then
Ooh, it's gonna be a good match.
the hands of Dare.
these are great because I think Onyx
Arlot's a good XP lane, is he? I never get to see him, man. You think he's better in the XP than the jungle?
Nats getting the Fredrin into XP lane, so they get a Ruby to. We know how Ruby can really mess up a Cho, and Paquito, you know, heroes that would really want to get close up in your face, ruin their momentum a little bit, and a Terizla with a lot of wave clear to balance out whoever's going to be going to the XP lane for RSG, whatever hero's going to go on there, will most likely be losing against a Terizla in the wave clear speed.
Unless you're like a Lapu or something.
Which is still open. No
Yeah.
XP laner yet, explicitly for RSG.
Yasmi got outside buff, so she's doing pretty decent in the XP lane. If you do go against the Lapu.
Melissa. What's the answer here?
It's difficult, right?
Just blade
Yeah.
armors? Just hope for the best. Blade armors?
Yeah, that's what it feels like. And there's a Toms.
OG.
We haven't seen it. That's
Way better than the jungle. Okay,
Seems like, that's a comfort
keep
for
that
him.
in mind.
Changing things around.
I was
Yeah,
wondering to
she's
see a better
very
jungler or XP lane.
Yeah, the Melissa will be problematic for Onyx. It's a slow front to back for Onyx, which is very good for the Melissa. And it looks like we're gonna be seeing it in action today.
It's the debut of Melissa using that skin. Nobara Kukisagi from the hit anime Jujutsu Kaisen.
The collab
go.
skin.
Yeah, I love Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's gonna be fun, boys.
I
And
wish I had money.
I wish I.
Casters are
I love
funny.
what you pointed out. This Melissa is gonna be the biggest problem.
Yeah.
I think.
Arlot can be countered by a Martis
I think
and other
Stephweezy
CC heroes. Oh, so
try to
CC
actually
counters him.
back
I thought it was the other way around. He's
capabilities
works
in this
against
lineup.
CC.
And it's gonna be red from a
It's because of his marks,
mile
right? Because he's very aggressive when he has those marks. He can spam that skill 2 dash.
Going forward, going that dash forward. It's gonna be tough here. Onyx PH can play this really smart, but it's gonna be them. Yes, this time going for that counter punch initiation. I think it'll be down to the entry of Dare, delaying his entry and just waiting out and looking for where that Melissa will be.
That or Super Prince steals away the dragon. So it's not like they have no solutions. It's just harder to execute, but it's not impossible. Let's get into game number 2 here. Once more, it's match
We
point
go.
for RSG Slate Philippines.
Yeah, stealing a feathered airstrike is also one way to do it.
Also, let's say if he tries to poke, he can easily be caught. So he's like an Alucard. Like, CC is going to mess him up really bad. But without CC, he profits a lot, right?
But it's gonna be hard for them to actually rush things. There's
He doesn't have mobility to escape then, right? Does he lack mobility with his skills?
in the early portion of the game.
Just what battle spell do you run on him then? If you're running him XP lane, do you run with the flicker?
Fredrin as well. It's gonna be tough. Onyx can pull it off, but they're gonna have to check off a lot more things in their list to do it.
Yeah, looking at this draft, you're seeing some strong early game presence from Onyx, but late game is going to be Nets trying to push down these turrets with this Beatrix. But looking at RSG, they do have the zonage from this Farza, but Valentina is going to work in their favor for Onyx, so they still have a Farza technically. E-Man's that more mid to late game marksman, but could definitely pressure that Beatrix.
Guys, don't group up.
This is gonna be an interesting one. Ness is gonna run this Thomas up against this Terizla, so
Dueling with H2.
this will be a fun fight to see. Not something you traditionally see slotted.
Duel of Terizla versus the Toms.
Yeah.
Clear speed. Oh, look at that skin. The clear
Look at
speed of
that.
one Terizla is just way too good, and it's able to send Nats back and keeping him less proactive. And
Who wins in the 1v1, Thomas or Terizla?
by that turtle pit.
Only Terizla has
Expansion. We're gonna have to watch out.
more of that burst damage, but Thomas has that sustainability over him, right?
Actually, one of the strengths of Onyx, 'cause they're forcing
I don't think you
RSG
build a
to
Bloodlust
pull
Axe
down
on
into this very tight area.
Terizla, do you? Because if you do, you can get that spell vamp at least from your skill too.
Oh, that's what we're looking for right there, and that is a huge one, a huge pickup here for RSG.
Ooh, wait. No, you can't take that. He'd get bursted down.
In the end, and a double kill for Sensui as well.
2 for 2.
2 for 2, but yeah, turtle goes to Onyx.
Onyx Philippines. Reptar, do we have a clear winner?
That was a win for Onyx in my books. They get
Thomas should outlast him, out-sustain him.
If both of you get 2 kills, but who got the
I'm almost ready to come out of my shell. Got to get this jungle emblem in 60 and I'll be good. Starting over sucks. Oh, yeah.
Onyx,
Could definitely be a challenge.
a lot of resources in that turtle
But
farm.
your account got hacked or something, right? Why'd you start over?
More in that gold lane, hence why Kikadude is here
I believe you. Did you say your account got hacked?
that as well. So maybe for the next minute or so, we might see a dual gold lane for both teams.
Yeah, and more battle spells are available for Onyx, so that gives him a little bit more of an edge in terms of who engages first in the next 2 minutes of this game.
Oh, that sucks, man.
See
That sucks.
more of a presence from both teams in
If
the
on a
bottom
squad,
lane.
that's honestly the best thing you can do if you want to climb up fast.
But now, Dare in trouble. This be a kill.
I know you probably have some decent skins on that account though, and skins don't come out too often for certain heroes.
Introduction is actually quite real, and of course it will be popped back up.
They just changed the tournament room lobbies where you don't get to use any skin in the game no more. You only get to use what you have.
Glad to see, despite it being nerfed, about 6 to 9 months ago, still okay, Light.
Ooh.
Oh!
The
Ooh.
Terrify came in just in time there to stop him from pulling out the Way of the Dragon.
Clutch, Terrify by Super Friends, and now Emma and the next one are in trouble.
Oh, that's a lot of damage
Oh,
actually being
counterplay.
absorbed here by Kekadon. But
Oh, Farz is eating right now.
He gets it. Although, of course, look at the damage.
400 plus skins. Oh God, Lee, that's expensive. At least a few racks.
To a tower. It is destructive.
And with that, he picks up his Hunter's
I'm from India. I moved to Canada 2 years ago. Sadly, the game is abandoned, so esports is dead, but meta's dead. No. Canada's NA, bro. Not NA like obviously, but Canada's NA servers. So you guys still can play with us. I have a teammate who lives in Canada. He's on my team. You guys get to compete with our region. It's not dead. NACT's for you guys. You fall in the NA realm.
And this is the play for Onyx. You want to force
Now your ping might not always be the best, but you still fall in the NA realm.
don't want to go for it.
They know the timing is not on their side. This is where you can clearly say
It's hard finding people to play with. I'm Central, and a lot of people don't play that Central. What? Bro. Central's the main server, though, that the tournaments have to abide by because everybody's usually East or Central, so West is the one that's hard to find. You should join our Mobile Legends Scrim Academy Discord server. We have a lot of active players who play over there who are always looking for teams. You can also post your stats on our looking for team channel. If you do want to find a team that's actually serious in going pro, if you're trying to go pro, but if you're trying to be more of a casual player, you can join my personal Discord server. You can honestly join both, but my personal Discord server has more casual players on it that you can definitely get some games in when you have some free time. I can drop both the links if you need it. No, I mean, India meta is different than NA. Oh, yeah, it is. I was season 13 through 15, India #1 Grok. Oh, sick. I like Grok, man. He's one of my favorite picks when I'm drafting. He's always a good option, in my opinion.
Even for XP laners, Nats here now has his corrosion sight, so he's able to bite down on the targets even better. We haven't really seen our XP laners leave much of their quarter of the map. Now we're seeing and waiting for where RSG Slate PH might find their clapback. Where can they rubber band on through? Because, oh, there's a pull by Kekadon!
Huge pull here by Kekadon, bro. And that is all she wrote there with just enough damage coming in from the Beatrix. And that caught him off guard, man. That was a huge punish.
That was all on it. Like, they knew that they can afford it. And look, that allows the rest of them to even...
I never played organized team MLBB. It would be nice on this account. I got 80% win rate. Okay. Yeah, man. You always got to start somewhere, right? I used to be a casual player myself, and now I'm a coach and caster, and just got to step out there, man, and see what's available, you know? I'm sure a lot of teams will pick you up.
Because RSG State will be forced to push back. And again, 2 games in a row now for the early game. Nats is stuck in his lane, and it's there playing a more proactive presence again because of what.
Yeah, Dur is really strong.
Much faster compared to a Tom.
Which is a big contrast to what you normally see on Cho games, where you always have to keep your eyes on the Cho, but this time around, the Cho is the one who's always making the beeline for the base.
Speaking of, look at this perilous positioning. By Light catches one.
Still gets it. Goes for the kill. That is a huge collapse here by RSG, but the damage coming in from there is actually, you cannot ignore it right now.
They literally have double anti-CC.
On the back line, he is untouched, and he just can't keep going here. He's shut down by H2 on the net is huge. Sensui still has that
Ooh,
ultimate.
Melissa
No,
eating.
use it, as he will
Go,
get
E-Man.
by Eman, and out there has to make a run for it, but he
Ooh.
for Nats.
Counter punish. That's what we were talking about. It was RSG who initiated. The earlier portion of that looks like Onyx would be able to turn it around, but they just couldn't get Eman. The reason why Onyx was able to win that early on was because Eman was still coming down from the top lane, but once he was there, he was just freely hitting.
Yeah, Eman is hitting hard right now.
By RSG Slate.
It's KDA. What's he sitting at right now? 104?
Slate says, here it is.
Hasn't died yet. 4 assists.
Once more, and this all started with that pickoff by Light.
Yeah, we just had to let him cook.
Had to let him cook.
Sheesh.
He got the cooking, and look at Emma just making the most out of his dashes on
It's
that
hard to
one.
find good players in North America.
H2 had to wrap back
Mostly casual players. You just got to be in the right Discord servers.
Emma more. A great
I have a server with
spread
over
by RSG.
1,500 people in it that are professional players.
Actually,
You should join it if you're looking for a team.
he had a mission of his own.
I also have a casual server as well
Guys,
for
what's the
players that are not
highlight?
looking to be professional but just having a good time in rank.
And that's what allowed RSG Slate PH to get back maybe 1,000 gold ahead now, 9 minutes in.
Yeah, you can't just focus down on the one player for RSG because everyone just wants to make their mark. Everyone is a huge threat. And once you ignore one of them, they're the ones who keep punching back.
And it's the same positioning by Light that allowed for that turnaround, allowed his team to get back into the lead. And he spotted here by there his once teammate under TNC in Season 8. And now we're far from that. Speaking of far, check out Nets, check out Emma. And these two marksmen are going to have to play such a role in the next team fight.
I'm in MLSA server. I'm a mod, but not in your personal server. Oh, okay.
Just in time from Emma,
Nice.
though. Able to get out
Wait, what's your mod name?
in time, and the kick
Oh,
from
there goes that
Light.
Martis with the decimation. Demir's passion. Feather airstrike going down. A lot of utility for the side of Onik. Frederick getting kill. Takes down Ruby. Kiki, dude. With the counter punish is going to be bursted out. But you are still seeing the zone from Onik inside of the Lord Pit having the advantage. But look at H2. Whoa. Going to find a backdoor retribution possibly. Renner's empathy from a mile away. Taking down Exor to about half HP. And Lord going to go to the side of Onik. Huge advantage for the mid game. Love casting. I always got to get my practice in on those key moments, you know. Practice for NACT, man.
Out there, but it seems like it was the same exact story as the last team fight. The last big team fight that we saw before this one, but this time it was RSG Slate who lost that one big time. So great job there by Nets, still able to get away despite getting kicked by Light, and great timing by Super Prince of when to pop that feathered airstrike to send back the members of RSG.
Oh, Gil. Okay.
Once more, he's still looking for it.
I believe I've seen your name.
Time for RSG Slate PH, despite having lost that team fight, lost the Lord, they're still looking for plays.
Ooh, did you see that? I'm offended.
Trigger first gets it away. Emma's
Oh,
the
the
DPS
damage.
on the back line. He is untouched. And H2 is in front. He's trying to see if he can get some vision, but Light.
Oh my God, I got goosebumps from your casting, bro. You're so good. I appreciate you, Demiri. Every day I'm practicing on it, man. I want to be able to paint the most vivid picture as these teams do fight. So I put in like about 40 hours a week, and hopefully I can earn everybody's vote as NACT spring season is on the way. I am a caster that has been slotted for it, but it's up to the community to vote their favorite casting duo to be able to cast the semifinal. So I'm working super hard, man. Super hard. This is also one of the reasons why we like to watch MPL, to be up to date with what's going on around the world.
Might actually commit more resources into taking down Super Prince instead of Nets right away, because that feathered airstrike is a problem for Emma.
The CC crew, Triple C. You are seeing that Martis, that Valentina, and that Ruby.
Nets still has a lot of damage being dished out here.
Definitely got the pressure when it comes to crowd control.
And the poke damage.
Am I aiming for M5? Of course. MSC and M5. Yes, I've been buying my suits, bro.
Split their resources and
You should check my Facebook page out.
damage from Emma.
I uploaded one pic in the suit already.
And basically,
You gonna teach me how to cast these? What's your secret?
Yeah. feel my pain. Feel the pain.
Oh, H2, dueling with there.
Oh, and picking up the counter engage, as you can see there. Good damage from Exort, forcing back Onyx.
Oh, let's! Yo, the spin does not miss!
The kickback, the way in the dragon by Super.
He looking like E-Man from last game.
Stop Eman. He's still going there. H2O and Exort. The duo.
Let's pull out your sniper. Help him.
They're looking for a target. Onyx will make it out just in the nick of time, but RSG, they're.
Oh, is he about to push that top?
This Melissa man of 5.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna heal up.
on Emma right
He has
now.
a Haas class.
Deathless, his positioning, making the most out of the dashes, and look how fast.
I'm going to Full Sail University for esports business, so hopefully I can get involved somehow. I'm playing this. I've been playing this game since I was a teenager. Did you started playing in launch date, like 2016, 17?
At this point, 'cause right now he is the immediate threat.
And it's that same
Make you MLSA staff? What do you want to do in MLSA staff? What position are you trying to fill?
Once Eman says this is it, they have to go in, and that's why they pushed in so deep down bottom, and that's why they won the trade, despite it being a 3-for-2. A 3-for-2 is still a 3-for-2. If they could have had their way, Eman would have gone in even deeper. Now they've started the push and pull, the lore dance, TM. Brockhart, start counting. How long is this?
Oh, I love that.
I'm smelling a reset.
Way to break it down, Leo.
Back. What's actually you have to notice is not
He says start counting.
He's been trying to reposition himself very well. He gets punished a lot as well.
Trying to be a promoter. You don't got to be MLSA staff to promote.
Trade the tool.
Yeah.
For RSG
What do you in terms of promotion? What do you mean?
Much as theory and economy states, if you keep pushing it,
Think of it as a job interview.
it's gonna result
Art,
in
you gotta be
that your life will be
um
worth at some point, especially when we go to the later
descriptive. Very pull out these descriptions on what you're trying to say.
have M and deal that much damage.
Yeah, that's why RSG
Social media manager.
rely a lot on making sure that they can deal the damage.
So what would you do? You know how to make reels? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying like a social media moderator, like just managing the chats during the live streams? What role are you talking about?
He's gonna go down fast, but more of like Tom's at this point is just like, okay, if you're gonna take me down, I'm taking you down with me.
Watch out.
You're 20, 28 now? Oh, we're the same age. You're a little older than I am. I'm 27.
Target, that is perfect, but Nets shuts
I don't know.
down
Nets is
Evan.
looking stronger than E-Man. I don't know what this E-Man wave you were on D's, but
They come out with five
Nets is
ahead, and
Nets is the one definitely dominating. His Beatrix is by far better.
Lord went to H2.
Exactly.
This man's 8-1-1, and he had more of a. Well, actually, I can't say that because E-Man had some nasty snipes to close out the game last time. So I think both of them are very good Beatrix players.
They have their Highland defense. Lord's gonna be spawning in about 5 seconds.
E-Man's Melissa's not doing bad too, so I guess I can't take that away from him. He's 5-1-5. I think they're both really good though.
You can still breathe. You can still breathe, Raiders. This
Exort's
match
quite
ain't
healthy.
over.
He's got it. He's still got a lot of that wave clear.
match
So
ain't over.
even with 5 men present here for Onyx, it's very difficult to make.
Yeah, he put the Haas class.
Now it's Arisa.
Melissa has a Haas class too. She has the corrosion site though.
Let's see.
Count him down, boys.
Count it down. Looking at the items right now. Marksman neck and neck.
I've been playing since season 2. I had a 7-digit account ID, and now you're 21. Sheesh. I can do everything. I'm a jack of all trades. Oh yeah. All right, send me your reel. Send me a reel that you've done. Make a reel and send it to me on Discord, and we'll see. Gotta show me. Sounds good in theory, but I gotta see results, Ark. I gotta see the paperwork.
They know that this is how they beat the Melissa. They know that if they engage
You don't have the answer, Sway. I've been doing this longer than you.
start there, they know that it's not worth it for RSG Slate.
But there are positions open. You know you can apply in the MLSA job positions.
Because again,
You have a section for that on Discord.
we've learned this in game 1 is for Light to find that magic bush. For Light
What other mobile games do I play? I used to play Dislight. I've played AFK Arena in the past. Other than that, I used to play Pokemon Unite, but now I'm just more 100% Mobile Legends.
Sensui was the target. He was basically bait. After they took the focus on to Sensui.
Can you give your personal server link? Yeah, I can.
That should not happen again if you're RSG.
Oh, this might be it. Look at this. Concealed play by Light.
I made this one before I made the MLSA. Then I wanted the MLSA to be more focused on the professional side of things and separate that from my servers, so that's why I ended up doing that.
Look at Nats and H2. It's a free man collapse straight.
I'll post it on Facebook too for you guys.
He goes down finally. It's a shutdown. Can't get out flow. Superfit's in trouble. The chase is on. Ammon's alive. No marksman on the side of Onyx. RSG, they could have found an opening.
They're not
Oh,
done.
you can do it. You gotta make a run forward. You got Emo, but I don't think that's gonna serve a purpose right now, as you are surrounded by RSG.
Oh!
As much
Oh, he was hanging in there.
as can.
He was hanging in there.
Teammates.
2 for 1 so far.
That's the power of that Ruby, baby.
Found the angle. They're 2K ahead.
He was hanging in there. I gotta give him credit for that. I love Ruby, man. I think Ruby's underrated, bro.
To get the Lord. Now Onyx just needs to bide their time and wait because it's way too risky if they contest this. RSG finding that turnaround. Nats picked up a key item here, the immortality. We talked about the concept of Nats as a trade factor, as a trade value going down, but now with that immortality up, he has a second chance, meaning that he might just be able to make Onyx force use abilities that they'd love to save. Now with the Lord on the side of RSG Slate, Onyx need to find Exort and Eman yet again, but from such a position where it's RSG knocking on your doorstep. The window of that is quite
I low-key hate that AOV died, but ML is good as well. Never played AOV.
4.5 thousand gold lead, 18 minutes, 30
Is that Arena of Valor?
A luminous Lord Nay.
They learned how to play Fanny. No one can tell you nothing. I actually went on a little Fanny arc. I'm still going to continue it. I learned a little bit about her, but I still got a lot to work on.
He has been able to capitalize so much on the assassinations here, but the damage from Emma, look at that.
Ooh.
How do you touch? How do you get near this guy? Right
Onyx throwed that one on day 2, as well as that Grok jungle.
That's permanent damage. Onyx PH have to constantly tend to that lower lane, that bottom lane, penetrated.
Is RSG going to get the sweep?
Just feathering over.
Similar to the last match, both these teams neck and neck down to the wire.
Right, and RSG, though, they did
They're
show
both
their
really good
cards.
teams.
We saw in the last Lord fight.
They're
that
pretty even, honestly, in my
here is
opinion.
that Nats alongside everyone H2, they all chase down on the just Nets.
They definitely, both of them understand the objectives, and they understand separation and what roles they play for the team.
They found Kegadot. The Kegadot initiation is nowhere to be found, and the damage is real from the backline.
There goes E-Man picking up a double.
They want to finish this, and I think they can.
Oh no! Just like that, 3-4, 4-4. Nets left. Can he do it?
Okay, never mind, Dees. E-Man's the GOAT.
Go for it. Waiting for
E-Man's the GOAT. I'm sorry.
Snipe misses.
Right when I was going to get... Oh, my God. Right when I was going to give Nets the advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, RSG
He went in. E-Man tried to take down Nets right there, too. Did you see that?
What a
Wow.
game. And
That was a good
indeed,
game. That was a really good
they
game.
were slated to win their first series of
RSG
the season
Slate on
versus the
fire. I
PH
see it.
squad, who came out
Impressive.
victorious yesterday. Hugs all around. That was only their first series, but you can see the relief in their eyes.
I want to see the items. I don't know if they're going to pull it up, though.
That was a war they went through.
It doesn't look like... Oh, yeah, they did.
Come out victorious. The first place, not just because naturally the lineup of RSG was
Always got to
built
take
for this
these
Melissa.
this info.
Barely get close to Eman because Xrd was always just by him, ready to stun anyone. Of course, Melissa with her goal.
Try Game 7 M2 Finals. Was it fire? Was good?
What Onyx PH did in their adjustment was in how they were
M2
able to
Finals.
control the game was
M2 was Brin Esports, right? Yeah, they won that one. That was Cartesi's first M series win.
positioning and then pick up their victories from there. Once they get the pick off, they know that RSG
E-Man is the key. I'm trying to be just like that when I grow up. No, you just need to understand what your role is when it comes to the late game. Your early game you've been learning, but your late game sometimes you be forgetting how important you are to the team. Be rushing in like a madman when you see a piece of cheese, like a little mouse. And you know exactly what game I'm talking about. All right, look, Deez, take that Melissa build. All right, I expect great things from you. Took a picture of it, but you're right here, so you take a picture of it. So intense. I don't doubt it. So, guys, why we got a little bit of intermission before the next match. Some interesting things to kind of talk about. We officially got selected as an NACT caster. I know you see the suit. And these are going to be the caster duo. So I myself will be casting alongside Eunice throughout the entire NACT spring season, our caster duo. We are going to be joined on the desk with some amazing casters such as Coach Deku, paired up with Trex, also private dancer with Ben, and then two amazing hosts, Lizbeth and Xena Lily, to kind of paint that picture for the host side of things. But the way this is going to work, right, is it's up to the community to kind of vote on their favorite caster duo out of the 6 casters you see on the right side and who they want to see cast in the semifinals. So definitely keep your eyes on the prize, man. I'm telling you, we're going to be putting in a lot of work, and I'm going to definitely make sure I do my job to earn your guys' votes. But I want to make sure everybody's kind of informed on the way this process is going to happen, because this is different than it's ever been in the past. So it is going to be a voting system. So definitely spread the word on your favorite caster duos. Anytime you see MLBB NA post something, definitely shout out your favorite caster duo. So out of that, it's going to be Deku and Trex versus me and Eunice versus Private and Ben in terms of who's going to be allowed to go on to the semifinals. Only one of those duo pairs. So telling you, I'm getting prepped. I've been manifesting. I've been casting every single day. I can't wait, man. It's going to be some fire energy, and I'm ready to bring it, honestly. I'm ready. I don't think I've been more ready for anything in my life, so it's going to be fun.
Hence why actually.
And yeah, 3 members out of the MLSA are on there. Myself, Eunice, and Coach Deku. So either way, I'm definitely rooting for MLSA. But also a lot of friendly faces on there as well. We got Trex, Private, and Ben. I've known them for a long time. Ben and Private and Trex came from the NASL. Now Private's on the ION. So I am expecting great things with that in the distant future. And then also Trex with the NASL mid-year is probably going to have an amazing game plan, which hopefully I can participate in. But nonetheless, like I said, just make sure everybody's informed of the voting process. Make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys vote for your favorite caster duo. And I can't wait to see you guys on the NACT spring season.
I think we saw the reason why Terizla is going to be a little bit hard to sell to other teams.
Grand finals. So grand finals is going to be chosen by Moonton. It's not going to be a caster duo pair, but this one's going to be voted individually. So any one of us can be paired up with any of the others from the other duos for the final. So it could be me and Trex. It could be Deku and Eunice. It could be Deku and Private. It could be Trex and Ben. It could be any combination of us, and that's Moonton deciding that. But I'm sure they'll listen to the crowd too. So definitely vote for the semi and grand finals on who you guys want to see up on that desk. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next match, though. RSG got a sweep. You know who's undefeated right now? Technically, RSG's defeated right now, too, but Echo has the best record so far for MPL. They've won 4 in a row. They beat Blacklist, and they took down, didn't they take down Onik? Oh, they took down Bryn. They took down Bryn. Bryn Esports. Yeah. Now RSG's looking strong.
That we saw leading up to MPL Philippines Season 11. A bit of flashes here and there, but not really the dominating performance that a lot of us were expecting from Bren.
Glad to see that Flap Teasy has found his mojo once more. He's here, and we missed him. He hit his stride in Season 6.
Oh, they're talking about
right after they won.
They're talking about Bryn right now. Flap Teasy.
And as a young man, alongside his
MDL Philippines yesterday was a good match too. Oh, was it? So I haven't been able to catch MDL as much. I really want to, though. I've been trying to keep up to date with everything, but right now I'm still on the back end of trying to keep in tune with MPL. All right, so we're looking at Omega going up against Bryn, right? Is that Bryn? So anticipate Ogwin's initiations heavily. Draft and play to make roam mid rotations of Omega difficult. All right, we'll see what happens. Omega, they're pretty good too. They definitely can play at a fast pace. Make 100 accounts and vote for Weezy. Yo, funny thing is, on the Facebook thing, somebody looked like they did that, bro, because it said like Weezy for M5, but it said like the same thing on like 50 accounts, and I was like, yo, what is this? Don't do that. I don't want to. That's like cheating, bro. I just wanted to be authentic. You know, I want it to be the people's decision, but I'm definitely gonna do my best to earn that vote. But it's not gonna be able to be me and Deku. I wish. But I'm nonetheless excited to at least be able to do it with Eunice. Either Eunice or Deku, in my opinion, is a win for me because they're both from the MLSA, and we've been working on some major things this year. So I'm excited to at least have a staff member on my side, whether that was Deku or Eunice. But it's not going to be able to be me and Deku. So unfortunately, you got to choose. I wish they didn't like separate us like this on that aspect, but that's just the way they want to do things this time around. So it's either going to be Deku and Trex or me and Eunice. It can't be me and Deku, but it could be us for the grand finals, which would be dope. But not for the semis. Semis is only the duos that you've seen.
That might make or break both teams' initiations.
And I think Bren is very willing to draft into these win conditions.
Bro, when it comes to the stage, is the iPhone the only device competitors use? I don't know if they use I don't think they use an iPhone. I thought it was an Android. I gotta kind of skip through this. I might actually go a little bit forward in the draft. Just to cut a little bit of time so I can watch everything. So we're looking at the Kadita, Kaja, E being banned out for the first phase, the 1-1, the Joy, and the Fanny. And looks like they were able to pick up Fredrin because of that. They first picked Glue though, and took the Fredrin, took the Valentina again. We've been seeing this Valentina be slotted a lot. Even when that Glue's in play. Glue's not really been too much of a threat, and they take out the Faramis. They didn't take out the Faramis, but they couldn't have took the Faramis because Valentina was open. So I guess I see that. I see why they did that. They still took the Farza though, so they're gonna give this Valentina the feathered airstrike.
And they rounded out with a Beatrix. So very solid, well-rounded draft here.
They said iPhone. He's got that Red Magic sponsorship. That's why. Man, sitting strong with the deals.
Let's go, Miko.
Of course, you can play sometime, Gil. Hopefully, I have a little bit more time. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get a little bit more time for my team to prep for NACT. So next week, I'm only gonna do Tuesdays and Thursdays, probably for the MLSA, and then on the opposing days, I'm gonna shoot to go ahead and make content. Like put out some videos of the teams who have been competing and shout them out from season 2 of MLSA and also the Valentine Dash.
Will show up and you will have only until the timer runs out to comment your prediction with the hashtag Power of Smart. One lucky person who guessed correctly will win a redeemable in-game code. Remember, keep an eye out for the poll. I am loving Omega's draft. I'm here for it.
That's right. Also, it's very rare on the other side for a team to pick up a Kufra without countering any specific mobile hero.
All right.
This is interesting.
Carl, I think they picked it because of not how it counters anyone, but how it stops what Omega's trying to do. Again, we saw it
The full
coming.
collapse.
Yeah, as soon as the Valentina.
Oh, they got the
Fred showed
Kufra.
up, you and I spoke about this. Renmar nodded in agreement. Yeah, no, they want to pummel through Brenny Sports. Now, what
Sponsored by
Kufra
Samsung? I think so
is,
too.
and
I'm pretty sure they are.
As a Fredrin
Pretty
jungler,
sure they are. I think it's an Android thing, not an iPhone.
It's miserable. As a Fredrin, when you walk into the bouncing ball, you're like, how do I do this? What now?
You can't dash.
Need a black representative on the stage. Hey, it would be the first ones for sure. I mean, I wouldn't say on the stage, but I was in the halftime show for the
Back in the action.
last NACT. I mean, I've casted a whole year of NACTs. Last year, I was on the desk for all the events. But this year, I'm trying to be like on the finals desk, you know? Kind of why I implemented the MLSA. I wanted to get more exposure. Then I found amazing individuals such as Rim and Deku who had the same vision. And, you know, we put in God's work, and now it is what it is. With all these amazing teams who had the same passion as well.
Flapties in Ogwen, they're trying to go for it despite no one actually being present to go for that the DPS. Interesting decisions there. Going for the fights, even though Kyle Teasy does not have the shadow kill yet.
Yeah, and now let's see how
Philippines uses iPhones, but not sponsored.
his backline. Of course, we think of Kufra as the initiators, but
Do they?
driven low.
I never really noticed.
All right, want to go for some.
You really have Red Magic phone mic? You really do? Is it that good?
Seems to be ready for the Miko invades that you
Is Mobile Legends look crazy on it? Like it actually looks really good on it?
Imagine it. You can picture it.
I'm gonna hit up Red Magic, bro. I wanna see if they can give me a phone.
Start for Omega's Hilda, right? Didn't spot out the
That's
item
crazy.
to begin
That's
with.
pretty dope.
It eventually corrected itself. Kyle Teasy is down on
They already got the man they need though,
So
taking
this is
Zane.
where we should expect the matchup to be 2 minutes in when you have a Hilda going up against an assassin jungler.
Yeah, now with the first turtle up, Flap Teasy gets pushed back, so Omega are gonna be a man up unless Flap Teasy will actually just hold on there in the bottom lane. Mid lane though.
Oh, Stone might be in trouble here. Will be forced to use the flicker to get out and get to safety, but that opens up the rest of the team to take out that turtle.
Free as it gets. Again, Ryzen had zero contestion there, no
This is
resistance from
Carl
Brenny
Teasy's
Sports,
old team.
despite that close
It's
call
funny
out.
to see this.
They understood the timings of the Hayabusa, the purple buff was just coming up, and that Kyle Teasy would prioritize it. They already knew the Flap Teasy also was pushed back, and it was Renjo in the lead, so Omega got that without a problem, and Bren played it safe.
Look at this, Omega. They're just so happy to go for the invades. So much confidence in Miko right now, who is maximizing that shielding that you get from the Power of the Wilderness. So far, so good here for Omega. They really are milking everything that they can out of this Hilda.
3 minutes in, the story so far between the Barangay and the Hive is you get nothing, sir. If this extends into the last turtle, then I say even maybe the first lord, where's Bren to find gold? Where's Bren to find farm?
Yeah, they're gonna have to help out Super Marco a bit more out now, but Stone's the first one up here.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a back off here.
I don't know why they keep picking the Farza when there's a Valentina on the board.
It's
not the smartest answer. It can handle ultra graphics and frame rate with no lag and no spikes. Wow, that's sick. I feel like I get a little bit of lag on my phone.
Now as one of the other heroes that just need to stay alive as long as possible.
Help you with
because
live streaming.
Barca,
You trying to step
they're
into the
good
streaming
players,
game?
Kufra.
You gotta do that research, boy.
Keep things level somewhat. Of course,
First, you gotta get a setup. You gotta get a computer. You gotta get a camera.
But make sure the Farsa stays alive, deals damage, stop.
I remember my first year. It was very expensive for me to start live streaming, but after you get over that little hurdle,
And it's
Um,
that concept. If
it
you're
was definitely all worth it, at least in my end.
using that bad, you'll eventually get there.
I've been streaming for a little over 2 years now.
At least every little bit counts.
And that's
Every little
consistently,
bit
though.
counts.
Like,
You
one of the
can't
biggest
out
things
without
when you do want to be a streamer is you have to be consistent in your content. Like, you can't take hiatuses. Hiatuses usually kill streamers within their first year.
Look at this, the omnipresent threat of Stone here on the Valentina.
Yeah, there's going to be another turtle up and another free one there for Omega. Members of Brand Esports, actually it shows the nice adjustment and unselfish nature of Kyle TZ, allowing Super Marco to get his little caps there off to the side, that little lizard from time
Sometimes I watch my old live streams just to see how different I look from back then, bro. I used to have a freaking afro when I started.
If this gambit, this decision by Brenny Sports to just allow Super Marco to
Started when I was 25. I'm almost 28.
early game. That XP lane, dead lane. There's nothing there. Turtles, don't even think about it. We'll eventually get to the point where Super Marco will be enough. That investment will be enough for Bren to get on the board.
Yeah, at the very least, Bren, they're trying to get as much money in the bank whenever they can, even in that mid lane, so they're not trailing by a lot. And that goal is just very, very close.
5 minutes in, not a single death. This is a pacifist run for Brennan Omega.
Yeah, the most pacifist game I've ever seen, actually.
Yeah, and you
so
don't
far.
really expect that from these two teams, so hold up though.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, ooh, that Kufra is crazy. Dang, that was first blood, too.
With 2 kills in
Beautiful.
favor of Bren Esports.
Oh, Master Blaster Oakwind, just in time. It was like
They be having bars, bro.
Timing. I'm gonna help out my gold later. Oh, hey, I caught 2.
They were like on a synchronized, what do you call that?
Oh!
One more time here for Master Ogwin.
He's not done. Ladies and gentlemen, we were not waiting for a late game investment. They were just waiting for the perfect moment. And Master Ogwin says, now!
Over and over again.
Oh man, it has Omega going. Oh my God, because Oakwood from out of nowhere twice. And that's what you also have to watch out for the Kufra, where if he doesn't have to worry about peeling and defensive maneuvers, he's going to be aggressive and strike from you when you least expect it.
I think the only thing Ogwin was waiting for was maybe that conceal
Yeah.
to get activated on that Kufra, and then he was going to do something.
It's my time to shine.
It looks like Omega are going to be struggling this time around because the Hilda Gambit didn't work. They didn't keep Kyle TZ down hard enough or long enough, and now these turtles, they couldn't translate into an actual combat acuity.
That was a pretty big punish. That Hilda was all that Omega was using to get these objectives, and now that is gone for the meantime. But Stone will be facing off with the feathered airstrike of Few as well on the other side, forcing Omega to back off, and finally, Bren might be on to their own turtle.
Ooh, bees are breathing a little less heavy now as a string of sequences find them with their first turtle of the game, ensuring that Omega doesn't get all 3. And it goes to show the difference of what happens when Flap TZ is able to get into the turtle in time because he doesn't have to worry.
Yeah, dude's nuts.
And if Brand Esports rotate together.
Oh no, where's Miko gonna go though? Aside from the top side advantage for Bren Esports, looks like Miko also gonna get punished once more.
Rennie Sports Squad, that was a trio. Folding in half their roamer of Omega down in that river. And of course, off camera, a 1v1 kill by Super Marco on camera. I wonder what happened there.
An impressive one at that. They just caught each other in a scenario where they just both decided to duel it. But looking at the health at the end of that fight, Super Marco won that comfortably. Skelter with his first death of the game. And now it's going to be Omega having to crawl back. Ogwin!
Ogwin trying to get something done once more on the side of Omega's jungle. Of course, Omega not really obliged to go and initiate with him, but will be suffering with a tower loss in the middle instead.
This is difficult for Omega. From taking the buffs away from Kyle TZ to actually hiding in bushes, threatening kills. Now it's Ryzen who's struggling to keep even his own purple.
Yeah, and we go back again to the idea of just investing everything into Super Marco. It's not just about the items, it's about how else he can move around the map. The moment that they were able to secure that nice play up top, I was like, all right, I can go back.
Don't want to stream when you have a Moscow trying to play Rome.
And since Brent got the lead,
That's
there,
horrible.
Weezy though in a bad spot.
They want to go
When we
again.
meet for the grand finals, we can talk
A little bit
more on it.
softer
Trust. Oh, you're gonna show up? You're gonna be there this year?
as Omega will
I got
have
to meet a lot of cool
full
people last year. I'm definitely gonna be there this year as well. Hopefully as a caster, but if not, I'll still be there regardless to support.
There's a Lord coming up in 10 seconds here, and the ball is clearly in Brenny Sports court. Now the question, how does Miko stop Ogwin? Does he pay more attention to where this Kufra is? Because there's that shock value. I mean, the difference between the Hilda and the Kufra, now we're seeing it, and it's clear that Brenny Sports, it's happening now. This is the victory. This is the keys to victory.
Ooh.
For Calteasy to go for Kelra, but will be unsuccessful. They do take Miko once more. This Hilda's being here.
You're gonna be there on stage playing? I love it. I love that energy, man. That's perfect. That's perfect, Ark. That's the energy you need, man.
He did not really have
With that confidence, I think you can do it.
a little bit here, and Omega took the bait. A lot of space being created by the feathered airstrike, and that will result to Bren taking Lord number 1.
You think the MLSA has been helping teams? Like, we created it to kind of help these teams get ready for this type of thing. And do you think it's been beneficial? Like, do you see improvement from being able to do the scheduled scrims and stuff? I feel like it kind of helps teams in different dynamics from also being on camera, being on the professional scene, being casted, like getting that exposure. Check your Discord DM, Weezy. You can't make this up. See what you sent. Oh, this is that nice phone you got. Dang, that looks nice. Screen looks pretty big. Oh, you won. Ain't no way you won that game. You had 3 marksmans on your team. What is that's that solo queue? That's why I don't solo queue. But at least you won. I'd have been super mad if I had lost that. That's a high kill. The really high kill game. Is that rank or classic?
It's so hard being Omega right now. You're trapped inside your base.
You gotta commend Brand. They don't want that flashy start. They just want the smooth finish. That's what they're aiming for here, and that is the patience that they exhibit.
Bro, they are just beating the brakes off of Omega.
Jumping straight into Ryzen.
Ooh, Kyle Teasy finding the back line. Is going to burst out Kelra on this Claude. Renzio taking out Ogwin. Down goes Kufer. 1-for-1 trade of Rome for a marksman. Storm going to take out this glue as well. There's going to be 2 members down for the side of Brenda Esports. And now Omega, able to make the most out of the situation, is going to go ahead and clear some of these minions and possibly take a little bit of an advantage in terms of pressure for this map. I got to get my little practice sessions in. Don't mind me. Don't judge me. It's been beneficial for me. On an individual level, I feel I've been scaling more. Yeah, you've been doing good. Your character development arc that you went on, you made some improvements, man. You had a whole name change and everything.
That's one of the few things that Omega's actually holding out for. I was about to say, hey, at least Keller hasn't died much yet. But now, given the situation,
I was surprised you joined OTS. Oh my God, he almost took that. Wow.
Initiation by Ogwin.
Wow. That would have been the second Beatrix snipe for the blue buff we've seen today.
So Marco, great micro and Kyle Teasy. I think Omega expected this. They group up. They save Kelra, but they lose Renzio.
Oh, that looked really good for Omega.
Yeah, if Kelra gets bursted down, they got to be careful because Bryn can definitely take that win if that marksman falls.
Meant that they could no longer help Renjo. What was supposed to be a good play for Omega turned out to be a fantastic counter by Brenny Sports.
If we know Omega, and boy do we, they've been here quite a while.
Oh, that was rank? God, Lee, what rank are you? That was rank? They drafted like that? Oh my God.
An inhibitor threatened to be taken down by Bren.
Just join back up with your boy Foot. Yeah, Foot's a pretty good XP lane. Well, he's XP lane. Yeah. He's pretty good.
It's up to you.
I miss being able to run my XP lane, man.
Over and over again.
I miss it.
One of the prodigies from Brand Esports. And as you can see,
but now being the coach route, I don't really get to play as much. That's the only sad part about it. But I have gained a lot of knowledge.
They have to, right? This Lord is quite low.
Oh, Teasy, nice. If they get some pickoffs, this is going to be GG. Watch Farza, watch Farza, watch Farza, watch Farza. Russian. There you go. He's dead. I don't know why he went over there. There goes Farza. Oh, no, that's Valentina. Ooh, flicker. Ooh. Talk about a feathered airstrike from Storm.
Omega have been scrambled. They have lost targets across the map. They have lost the major objective. And Renzio and Ryzen fall. Brenny Sports are looking to finish this. Top lane is in trouble.
A tale of two junglers. 10,000 nearing 11 for the Hayabusa. Not even close to breaking 8,000 for the Fredrin. It has been a
I like that. You see her using the feather airstrike so they can take this turtle or this turret. Oh my God, Super Marco.
You ain't doing anything, pal. I'm with you every step of the way. You can't help Omega push this win.
Oh, look at Kyle.
Oh, Kyle TZ.
no.
Wait, is Kelra down? No, Kelra's still in.
Cleans it up.
Oh my God, Super Marco with the separation. That's game. That's game. There's no blazing duet. You can't clear the minions or the Lord. That's game.
That's game one. Going over to Brenny Sports.
GG's. Good execution.
Absolutely monstrous in adjustment and response. Omega made Bren and their jungle struggle early on. But they adjusted and just dominated majority of the game afterwards.
Yeah, that was pure domination.
They did not let that slow.
His team. What does Omega answer with? It looks like Miko.
Kufra, Harith, Faramis, Fanny, Fredrin versus Martis, Franco, Moskov, and Grok. Valentina. Valentina can take Faramis' ult, so that's great. They went for the Kufa. They got the Fanny, and they have the Franco for the suppression. So they got a pretty good draft on Omega this time around to be able to counter.
They were eyeing that Kufra. The Franco just felt like a band-aid. It will be able
This will
to
be good.
answer the Fanny at least. The Fanny can't just go willy-nilly.
Where am I live streaming? YouTube and Facebook.
Of Omega. So you're right. It's the second best answer, but Kufra would have been best.
Yeah.
We've been growing our YouTube channel. I use my YouTube to primarily focus on specific things for Mobile Legends, whereas Facebook is overall like things for MLBB. So YouTube's only for MPL and like hero skins and things of that nature, whereas my Facebook is going to be for more like playing day to day with the team. That won't be live on YouTube. That'll just be me with my team playing. Me practicing casting scrims, things of that nature. That's all going to be on my Facebook. It won't be on my YouTube. Stephweezy. Just search Stephweezy on YouTube. You'll definitely find me. You'll definitely find me. As a matter of fact, here, I'll make it a little easier for you.
And then go from there for Kelra. So it works either way. Let's see if we can go to game 3 with this.
There's also a way they can do that. They can pull that off because they do have
Here you go.
a massive amount.
That's the live stream right there.
Crowd control, including the Terrify coming in from the Valentina. So all of these factored in together can actually take out any single target of Brenny Sports quickly if layered properly.
Which is what they were lacking in game 1. They had very little CC.
Yeah, it was Steph.
He even got him midair.
There you go. Forcing a flicker out of the Franco is a pretty good start from the Fanny. That means you don't have to worry too much about your level 4 invades, which will be happening very shortly. So wait for that in the next few seconds.
Yeah. It seems like the point you guys were making were that at a glance, yes, Brand Esports seems to have like the easier lineup to pull off, but when you
Is it 4 a.m. in the Philippines? Sheesh. Well, power to you. Staying up. A long night.
In game number 1, but I still think
Or I guess early morning. Which one is it?
more boxes to take to make sure it happens.
There you go. Here is the level 4 that we're talking about there. And
First blood. Who took that? Bren?
by the free members
Already online.
on the mid.
Key there was a Fuse Shadow Stampede. Just pulled Storm right where it needed to be despite
I started as an XP laner.
Yeah, the pull,
That's why I play Marksman so different from other gold laners. I like Grok as a hero. He can do so much, so many different roles. Yeah, he's a strong first pick.
Yeah,
Very,
optimal
very strong
control,
first pick.
Which was denied from Omega with all those
Oh, you getting that early grinding? What rank are you, Jarek? What's the highest rank we got in the chat right now? Anybody Mythic Glory?
Will come out just in time. The damage is still possible here from Omega. Very, very healthy heroes. Open for this turtle.
pretty good though, I'd say, for Omega because they timed out all the ults. And Storm now has a call out of his own.
Ooh, Kyle Teasy looking like his predecessor.
Coming in from Kyle Teasy, I think took Omega
Or
by
Carl.
surprise a little bit there.
Little
Although I
homage to
saw
Carl
that coming
Teasy.
From a mile away. Oh, Gwen getting in position. position. He will have Tyrant's Rage up in a few moments. Will he go for it though? Ryzen has to be careful.
Wow.
Calteezy secures that turtle.
Oh, I need to fix this poll. This poll's old on YouTube.
Oh, Ryzen! Calteezy's not done with you. Renzio, I don't think he has even enough mana for a Guardian's Barrier, which can be used to stop a Fanny.
Despite Ryzen walking away with his life, the past couple of minutes have been disastrous for Omega. Brenny Sports is another level this season. Their execution, especially in this series, impeccable.
Yeah, Omega need to watch out for that. Even though they get that pick off, just hope that Calteezy isn't gonna fly by nearby, because 2 times in a row now where it happened, it looked like Omega set something up, but then Calteezy just completely shut that down. Of course.
Okay, Weezy, it was fun getting to talk to you. I'll hop on. Talk to you. I'll hop back on sometime. All right, my man. I appreciate you. You have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Look forward to seeing you in future streams too.
Okay, Ogwen once more very comfortable on the Kufra to go ahead and front it up, even with a Franco in the midst of Omega.
We're about a minute away from the second turtle of the game. Purple buff just about to spawn for Kyle TZ. He needs that for the upcoming encounter. I'm wondering what this gold lane relationship looks like between Keller and Super Marco.
So right now, still very tame. It's going to be up to the rest of the team of Brandon and Omega to determine how it's going to go down, who's going to get the early lead.
Oh!
And there's a hook!
Oh, Ogwen will be hooked in by Miko and a trio from
They have a really
Omega.
good comp. I'm not gonna lie. I think Omega can turn this back in their favor now. Be able to take us to a game 3.
Now, Omega can help out. Oh, Kyle TZ.
Not if Kyle TZ plays like that though.
He said, all right, I'm going to trade that out. Omega were about to help Keller in the bot lane, but now they have to equalize in the mid lane, maybe even top after that solo kill by Kyle TZ onto Renjo.
Yeah, Renjo definitely getting the short end of the stick here for Omega.
I think it's at this point that Renzo just accepted the fact. He didn't even try to get away. He didn't even use his flicker.
Yeah, there's not much you can do.
That earthen force didn't help him defend from Kyle TZ's onslaught that caught him by surprise. At least they do save their top lane.
You're under 76 points. Okay, I see you.
Yeah,
Watch this.
Mythic 4. All right. That's your highest. My highest was Mythic 1. I was right around the corner from Glory.
Let's see, Ogwen.
Julian's buff is pretty good. And he's got that new Jujutsu Kaisen skin, which is even better.
Not to commit it to either Ryzen or
I want to be able to use it. I just got the skins. It cost me 20,000 diamonds, bro, to be able to get that. I did a live, or not a live, but I made a video of the drawing on YouTube as well. For anybody wondering how much it costs. But I didn't do any of the events to make it a little cheaper. So I recommend you guys do that event. So you're going to be looking at around 20,000 diamonds. It's going to break the bank.
Oh, it's a different story here. It's a 2v3. There is a cult altar, but it's used by Stone. So that's going to be no saving grace here for Super Marco. Ogwen could not do anything to save the Brenny Sports goal laner.
And now, good call here by Omega. This is exactly what they need to do. With Super Marco down, you have to respect the scaling of a Harith. So with that shutdown, now it's going to be Kelra in the driver's seat in a much comfortable position compared to game number 1.
Signs of life from Omega here. The fact that they have made such leeway in the bottom lane allows for at least that Kelra game plan to be employed. And of course, that Harith rocking the Purify, not going to do much against Suppression. So that is something that Omega are just holding on to for dear life.
Yeah, they put all their eggs in the basket. They're taking care of that basket quite well, if I may say so
I
myself.
saw NA tournament, and I'm surprised they have different strats compared to SC. We just did one, actually. We hosted a Valentine Dash over on the Mobile Legends Grim Academy. We got the pleasure to cast with Wolf, who was, you know, you just seen him not too long ago on the desk. We got to cast with Jays and Gideon. I was just talking to Gideon last night, honestly. He's giving me some pointers on perfecting the casting craft.
There's just nothing they can do to stop him at this point.
It's at the point where Bren just points and clicks. Like if they want something on the map, as long as they can throw maybe 3 or 4 bodies at it, they can get that.
Appreciate the follows. What did it give you? How many days? Let's see. Jarek and Mike.
Right for the taking. When can they fight back?
324, almost at a year. 253. I see a big dog. I wonder if I can do followage myself. I don't think I can, though.
The mid lane, Ryzen was under tower. Earlier we saw Renjo.
Let me see if it'll let me.
Oh, he wants to go for it. Miko able to flicker out just in time. Renzo doing the same.
I wonder if it'll tell me how long I've been
Cult Altar just
streaming for.
slowing down the gameplay of Omega.
Think so?
Although now a lot of ultimates have been
Not
expanded.
currently following Weezy, bro. I am Weezy. How am I not?
Maybe Omega can
Oh
make
my
some-
gosh.
Renjo saved
That's
that
crazy.
situation for Omega.
I don't even
Being able to
follow
grab out
Weezy.
charge just in time to stop the members of
That doesn't even make sense, bro.
Nice hook once more. It is Ogwen. He's low. No Tyrant's Rage available. Means that he can't execute. He can't set up every teammate.
Oh.
Wonder if I can do it from my phone.
He just needs the ball. And the ball is enough. Renzo, he's still here on the side. Keller is still doing some pretty good damage on that Moskov. Pushes Kyle Flapteasy away.
Ah, there we go. 858 days.
That was a tough situation for
Sheesh.
Omega.
Almost
Had
3
put it
years.
aside, but
2.5.
the match wasn't. This is a weird place to be, especially when it's Brenny Sports who's calling the shots. Ogwen caught out Stome. And yes, Stome did get off a cult altar, but it just wasn't enough. Whenever you have a cult altar, I think what's best is you lean into it. That was, at best, just a last resort. Like, oh, I need to live maybe 2 more seconds. But it wasn't a spot where Kelro can free hit. So, yeah, that's what spelled doom for that last team fight for Omega.
Yeah, and now Bren Esports, despite all the efforts of Omega to keep this game closer, again, just Bren finding things as a team, and of course the individual play of Kyle Teasy. Ogwen still seeing the mark. There's Flap.
Flap says hi, straight into the bush. Headstrong, no fear whatsoever. Will be able to dodge the hook. They try to make something happen here. Guardian's barrier. No.
You can add me on Facebook.
Master Ogwen making some ground. Miko with the concealed play.
Conceal play, Miko. Hook will miss once more. That's a big problem. Although here comes Kyle Teasy. Maybe they can surprise someone here for Brent Esports, but they decide to back off for now.
Yeah, Flap Teasy got off that first kill just in time.
I'm gonna take a picture of this Harith build.
Bite coming in from Miko as we look at the items. How desperate things are.
It's great.
Jungler's a big lead there for Kyle Teasy. A comfortable lead for Super Marco, 1,000 gold. So 1,000 gold is what separates the key damage dealers or key role players here for both teams, the jungler and the gold.
I'm still waiting for the CC train to come in. Like, come on, Omega, where is it? Where is that maximum level of kill potential that you have with those crowd controls?
They have that too.
How long have I been playing Mobile Legends? 858 days. The first time I ever played Mobile Legends was live on stream. My whole journey was live on stream from day 1 to now.
Oh man, that could have been something here. Ogwen just a little bit behind there of Flapteasy, spotted out by Miko. That will mean that they at least will have the opportunity to get first on the Lord this time around for Omega.
Yeah, this is very good for Omega. Let's see if they can get a target here. They can start things off. You just have to be patient, not force anything.
Immaculate pull here by Omega.
The funny thing is, you want to see how long it's been? You want to see my first stream, what I look like? It's totally different than what I look like now, bro. I feel like I should do a recap video of my journey for the 2 years. That'd be pretty cool, right?
That was pretty close here. Ryzen's on the side. Ogwen will be the focus of the player here for
Oh,
Omega.
nice.
Cult Altar is going to be activated right there. Renzo, he's walking out. He doesn't have anything left in the barrel. But now, Ryzen is actually...
Oh, I thought he was going to bloody hunt. He didn't have it.
Largest barrier stops the advance of Bren. And it's a reset once again.
Well, I'll be damned. Almost, what, twice now? A perfect engage!
Oh, they finally do it! They lock down the Fanny! And this could be the opening for Omega here. Under the turret, they go. They take down the first turret. But look at Flap.
I used to play in the C server, bro. I used to play in the Philippines server. I would host like tournaments for PH. And like I did like a Christmas tournament, man. Those was fun times. I had like a whole Filipino squad. Legit. I was on that 120 MS learning from my friends from the Philippines, and then I translated that over to the NA side of things, and then from there I just 100% went to NA because I couldn't handle the lag, and there's not really much growth with me staying on that server.
Needed was one.
Every single time. A hook!
Oh my
Again!
goodness! Another one here. Few comes in with the Cult Altar. Maybe a little bit too late here. Kyle Teasy, he's back on the field, but that will be a turret.
Ooh,
Now Keller's the target.
okay.
Oh, he's not saved. Stove did not have the Cult Altar.
Fanny,
At
push
that
the
moment,
bottom.
the
Push.
Red
Oh no,
Team
you
could
can't.
be
You
in
can't. You
trouble.
can't. You can't. You
He's
can't. You
next.
can't.
He's being hunted. He's being
Yeah, he's gotta
stalked
go.
by Bren Esports here.
Ah!
About to see the curtain call.
Oh!
Stopper.
Oh!
And that's all she wrote. Super Mario.
Yeah, that's nothing you could have did.
Wow.
What's up, 1010? How you doing?
Bren did not stay in the corner.
What's my main role? I am an XP main, but I'm a flex player. I know how to play every role. Every role. Multiple heroes.
All right.
But I main XP. My weakest role is probably the gold lane, the marksman.
I'm wondering if the Lord enters the bush. Yes.
Just because I haven't played it. I play it the least often.
He
My strongest two roles is going to be the mage and the XP.
Never would have thought I'd see the day the Lord
Then the jungle.
gets that confused.
Then the roam.
All are
Then the marksman.
collecting into the MPL. It's the first time I've ever seen Lord enter a bush.
Yeah, okay.
The Lord picked up a few tricks from Natalia.
We've seen Lord get led into the jungle, but never
Yeah.
into the bush like that.
Never.
Maybe he's like, I'm tired
Oh
of
man,
this.
Lord checking bushes now.
I'll do what you guys do. I hide in the bush.
Give me a break.
Let me check.
please.
Let me check if someone's here. All right, wait, Chris.
Ooh.
Play at the
That might be huge. Oh no, the co-alter for the save. Oh, Valentina with the co-alter too. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh no, that's game. That's game. You might as well just dive in.
This moment.
You just dive. Oh, he got the kill. Wow.
Where's the wipeout?
Wow.
The bees will not
That's crazy.
They walk into barangay and scream, "Burn it down!"
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's crazy.
take game 2 and sweep the series against Smart Omega.
Wow. That was a nuts engagement. Holy cow.
For the barangay.
Hey, Weezy, big fan. I appreciate you, my man. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Shut down right away by
Got Mark in the building, Mark Gill.
play.
The most important back in my
Kevin's gonna go cry again.
only imagine
Was he crying before? Oh God.
players of Smart Omega.
The gold lane for Omega.
Perfect timing. Kelra lighting up that one target that Miko hooked in.
Is that it?
Wasn't enough.
That's all the games for today, right?
Another trick up his sleeve.
Oh,
It is all the
man.
games for today.
Oh, Gwen.
Wow.
Another fantastic game, but great responses
That's crazy.
from both teams. especially
Okay, guys.
Gwen
Well,
Esports. They're
it's bittersweet,
and their
but
Harith
I
working
appreciate everybody
together.
tuning in. That is going to be the end of today's live stream.
Scavengers.
It was definitely fun to be able to see all these teams compete in the MPL, but a lot of teams kind of doing really well right now. Keeping my eyes on Brent Esports. You are seeing that Flap TZ, Kyle TZ, living up to the name after Carl TZ, who did lead the way for M4 with Echo. So definitely a team I'll keep my eyes on. I think Omega, good team, but just not upper echelon when it comes to the other teams they're going against. I think the strongest teams I've seen so far for MPL Philippines is definitely going to be Echo, Blacklist, and Bryn Esports are going to be my top 3. But we'll see as the day does prevail. RSG Philippines was pretty nice too. I got to give them that too. They were a pretty decent team going forward. So hopefully watching them in future MPL matches, we can see them kind of dominate more and get a stronger opinion on these teams. But this is my first time being able to watch MPL, and nonetheless, I'm super excited about kind of learning the way of the game over there for the C server. Now, notice on the screen, guys, amazing casters on this desk. The NACT spring season is right around the corner, and we've officially been slotted as a caster for this. So I'm super excited for that. Make sure you guys are voting on your favorite caster duo. Currently on the desk, you have Coach Deku casting with Trex. Then you have myself casting with Eunice. And you also have Private Dancer casting with Ben. Now, the way this works is for the semifinals, it's up to the community to vote on your guys' favorite caster, who you guys would like to see cast the semifinals for the NACT spring season. The winner of the NACT spring season is going to be going to MSC, which is insane. It's going to be the first time North America has a representative over there, as we took a representative over from MY. So now they don't have 2 reps. They only have 1. That's what Gideon kind of told me last night. So a little fun fact on that. But like I said, make sure you guys vote for your favorite caster duo. I will be over there at Eunice. We'll be representing over there from the MLSA. Also, Coach Deku, MLSA member as well. Definitely keep your eyes on us. We've been working all year toward this craft, but still some other casters that are amazing on the desk as well. You've got Trex. You've seen him in M4 kind of dominating. And also you got Private Dancer. You've seen him in the grand finals for last year, assisted with Trex for the Las Vegas. And then not to mention Ben Dunhatted, my brother from another mother. We've seen him cast time and time again back in the past for 2022, and also an amazing content creator for Facebook. Definitely funny. I'll say one of the funniest people I've met so far in the MLBB scene. So we also have 2 amazing hosts, Xena Lily and also Liz Best, to lead the way on every single day. So that's going to be fun as well. I know Xena Lily is a streamer on Twitch and also helping with Private on the upcoming I Win, which is kind of like the MDL for NA. And then also, like I said, all this will be live. The spring season is going to be basically MPL for NA. So this is the MPL NA Casters Desk. But instead of being named MPL, we're naming it NACT, North American Challenger Tournament. So Special shout out to Moonton for giving me the opportunity to cast again. And hopefully I can earn your guys' votes for the semifinals to cast with the Eunice. As always, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for tuning in over on the YouTube side, over on the Facebook side of things. And I look forward to making more content for YouTube as MPL Indonesia is coming out this weekend. And also MPL Philippines is going to continue to rain down with these teams competing for the best records for Season 11. So more content to come in the distant future, and definitely stay tuned. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, that like button, if you guys do want to stay up to date with that. We also just dropped a Jujutsu Kaisen video for how much the skins cost, and man, let me tell you, it definitely broke the bank. So if you guys are wondering how much those skins cost, tune into that. I will be posting a couple of YouTube videos as well to do a little bit of the hero showcasing, as we are going to be playing them and testing out the skins to see if they were worth it. So as always, guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. My name is Weezy, and I'm going to be signing off for the day, but hopefully I can see you guys on the next one. As always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and see you guys next time.